Good house day and welcome to Tales of Aether, where on previous session the crew and the patron, Elono, and the Mazebound have been heading deeper and deeper to the Lemon jungle, approaching the blood red, blood orange zone, and entering it eventually. You have finally encountered the wonderful, cuddly, huggly Lamian drop bears. Wreck them, kind of a bit too much for them to bite, but still suffer some damage. And on the latest day of your expedition in the night, you've met a traveler, a lone halfling girl with a single bastiladon, kind of like traveling through the jungle, very suspicious, carrying a book. You helped her, you allowed her to stay the night with you safe and sound, and she departed, intent on heading out alone in the morning, as Winnow has creeped into her eyes with his creepy stalky magic, and observed her, both reading that book and encountering a strange creature seemed to impale her upon dozens of spikes protruding from it. At that point, your sight has been blocked, and you spend the rest of the, night, I guess, just chilling out, finishing your long rest. And it is next morning. I think it's still 10th of December, if my math is correct, which may not be. But in any case, let's do this. And what do you guys do?
We oil up without give.
Where's the GIF?
Jiff. Yes.
So we haven't moved yet. We're still where we are.
I
2 days
believe
away.
so. I think so, yeah.
2 days out from the Golden Spire, or how many? 3?
Looks
I
like
think it's 2.
2. Yeah.
Okay.
Very
Excellent.
close.
I guess we're traveling westwards towards the Golden Spire.
Yeah, I can't see if it's west or maybe southwest. No, southwest goes into the red. I don't know.
I don't think it may. I think we should travel just straight west and then pivot. No, I think we can easily move 2 times west. And then
Yeah,
one
yeah.
down. It looks to me like the base of it is in this one. Let me paint.
Technically, yes.
Here.
Yeah.
So I
So
will
it'd be
go
3
2
away.
left and then 1 down, except if we want to go hardline into the danger zone and have fun. But I think we do that on the way back.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
I think it was.
Yeah.
So fast west and then 1.
No, not fast, normal.
Not fast,
right?
never fast. Not in
Oh.
this area.
Oh, so just 3 days normal speed. Okay.
Yeah, as you're picking up camp before you depart, Aaron.
Do you mind if I, before, if we're getting ready to go and so on, can I see if Ilano's excited? And I want to go up to him and just say, so have you noticed any differences? How are you feeling about being so close to it?
Well, the thing is, I've been comparatively close before my teammates have been brutally murdered by the Beast of Lamia. So I can't say this is a more exciting trip yet, but I'm feeling good about this. I feel like you guys can get me in, yeah. I'm not sure if you can get me out, but I will deal with that when we go there.
We go to him. Okay.
You're very lucky, maybe, I don't know, maybe that's the part. Simply yourself well when we're attacked. And most importantly, there are enough of you that you're distracting the beasties from eating me, so that's a win in my book. I do wish you left a bit more corpses behind for me to examine, but...
I think you can thank your maze hunters there for most of that work, not us. I think they've been taking them away in those little balls.
I mean, I did hire them for a reason. Like, you may laugh at them, but they are one of the most veteran adventuring crews here. So, money well spent.
Yeah,
haven't
they
been
got the
terrible.
small balls. I'm going for the big balls.
After you get me to my destination, right?
Sure,
Just wanted to see how you are doing. So that's it.
I mean, if you're asking if I had any urges in the middle of the night to just stand up and walk out of the camp, a little bit.
Really
I can handle it.
Interesting.
So, just can we agree that if any one of us does act funny, we just, I don't know.
Kill them?
Nah, I was going for restrain them, something like that.
I like how you make it sound like that would be too messy and you don't want to deal with the with the cleanup. So fine, you're agreeing for a easy alternative.
I think the card is DM now.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
We
be right
definitely
back.
defer to its authority.
Yeah.
Dan, Ankor just said that he would like to take over DMing while you were gone, but
Okay. Are you sure?
now he seems a little shy. I don't know.
Right. Yeah. So as you are picking up camp, Aaron seems to sit down for a short meditation, digging hands into the ground, into the rotting leaves, and seeming to focus on it. And by the end of it, stands up and speaks out to nobody in particular. The great beast is not close. We are safe to proceed.
Sure.
It's more
Excellent.
than half a day's travel away. It is as safe as we can get in these lands.
Yeah, I think it probably ate that person we met earlier.
Just short moment of silence. Right, brothers, let us move on. John, take it away. Normal speed ahead.
Are we going normal or slow? Didn't we say slow?
Normal.
Normal.
Or do we want to
Normal is
stealth?
slow for us, so okay.
Normal, slow also gives advantage on the orientation check, right? So
And sneaky
that-
snack, I think.
yeah, and sneaky, but not perception.
Low gives stealth and
Survival?
that's yeah, and survival. Yes, and survival. Easier to navigate.
I mean, we can. Might just make it a little slower, but that's all.
No, I was just asking, so...
I don't know how you sneak with Bastillodons anyway. Oh. Okay, welcome back.
I meant to say I think it'd be fine.
But maybe
I
slow
think
in the...
We're going back for have fun. If the little critters decide to have fun beforehand, I think we'd welcome it. I think Bobby would welcome it.
Not particularly.
Oh, okay, never mind.
They don't. Well, with a bit of imagination, I can, pretend that they have a bounty on their head because they kind of do.
They really kind of do,
But
yeah.
it's not very specific. I usually like it when there's a single target that I need to hunt down. And also they're animals, and or monstrosities that didn't really, possess the cruelty of mankind. The cruelty by choice.
Alrighty.
Well, Thunder-
Yeah, so normal speed, I need a d20 and I need perception checks from everybody.
I think who was helping usually?
Rolling the d20.
I usually help with, or try to, with survival. So perception check first. Oh,
Still
that's
gonna
good.
+2.
Survival, no, I'm not helping.
I think +2, right, Dan?
Yes, well, not just yes.
Actually, I think I had to drop my shit for some other shit.
No. You dropped his shit again.
Yeah.
You
Oh.
gave it to Aaron when he
Yeah.
lost his sight, and then you dropped it again when he
I
regained
got
it.
again. Nice.
Right.
Oh, so I see everything.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, right, fuck.
My font color is black. That's like unreadable.
Disgusting modifier. It's disgusting. 7 for mile. Actually, I guess 9 if he also has a +10. That bad.
He does.
Okay, I mean that's pretty handy survival checks all along. And again, despite all of the jokes and laughter about how incompetent the maze-bound are compared to your combat skills, the very least they continue being on track with their navigation and ability to avoid danger. For John, like a hound, heads straight west and takes you through the jungle for a day. If you're lost or not quite yet. But he does get you to a spot that you find convenient for camping. You haven't encountered, like, at this point you do like meet some smaller creatures like big snakes, puppy-sized bugs and so on, and some of them are stupid enough to try and get in your way. But considering your ability, that's more like, yeah, you like swat a snake on your pass, don't even kill it necessarily, so whatever. It's not an encounter worth discussing. But the good news, you don't hear any like large roars in close proximity. Aaron still seems to confirm that the great beast might have hunted the halfling is not super close. And you do find a spot for the night to rest and take a break.
Can you move our token? Because Miles isn't here. And Miles is our token. Thank you.
Right. Where was I? Yes. So, camp. And over here, Tal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hello.
A surprise for sure,
expect
but a welcome.
I didn't expect to get this vest one.
Very good, very good.
Character died. Do you have another one?
Yes.
Yeah, just in time, just in time.
Borden Jeterson.
Oh, no, I want
Who
Miles to die.
Another one.
Another one.
And another one. Right. So, considering your proximity to the Golden Spire, and as you are setting up camp, Elonum kind of gathers you all and goes. Alright, friends and employees mostly. We are getting close to our destination, and we have a decision to make. How do we approach entering the subterranean facility of prehistoric origins?
I have no idea. We will see when we get there. Is there a door? We don't know.
Yeah, have you seen it? Have you seen it before?
I haven't seen it, but I've made my research. And if you are ready to actually hear me out, from what I know, there are two paths we can take. I mean, just still gonna take us within a couple hundred meters of each other, but one possible access point is a great ancient door that has been found in the jungle, about half a kilometer away from the Golden Spire. It is definitely of Slavic origin, very old. Nobody has been able to open it because, people generally don't have equipment capable of interfacing with Slavic equipment, Slavic arcanotech. Not to mention, you've got to be real good to crack it open, and Lamy doesn't attract people of that inclination usually. So the last notice I had is of a crew that has tried to brute force the door, awakened its guardian, and well, the porters had very colorful depictions of what has happened thereafter. The guardian has...
Guardian?
Oh yeah, actually, it didn't look too different in nature than our metal friend over here, points at Bobby. Bigger and flashier, but, I'm pretty sure they were exaggerating. I wouldn't advise going for such level of danger usually, but I don't know, you seems to be able to handle yourself, so if you think you can open the door, we can try. Second option is to go through the Golden Spire, which is, as you might have guessed, an abandoned lizardman temple. I was thinking there should be no lizardmen in there right now, not living ones at the very least. But I'm sure there are gonna be other beasties, and the lizardman temple are quite famous for their traps. Plus, that should take us uncomfortably close to, or possibly even through, the nest of this Shrike thing. So, are we going for a really big certain danger? Are we going for a known danger? I don't know. You're the killers, you tell me.
Wait, I'm confused. Isn't that Shrike territory supposed to be to the southeast of here? You saying it has its lair in the Golden Spire?
Yes. Southeast is the Scale Tyrant, the Dread Saurian.
Quick question: the SSS, that's the Scale Tyrant.
Yes.
That's not the Shrike.
Shrike is not on the map.
Oh, I thought it was. It also had one of those SSS territories to it. Oh, okay.
No, it does not. It's hard to classify something that may not exist.
I sure as shit don't want to fight the Shrike.
Dalu, did you happen to bring your arcanotech equipment for interfacing such a door, perhaps?
I do. I've got my data slab, compad, I've got a line shunt. I even have a what's it called? I've forgotten the name of it. It's like this. I've forgotten the name of it in game. It's it mightn't be relevant, but you put it somewhere, and then if you're in line of sight of it, you can interact with.
Yes,
That might be actually off the drone. The drone thing I had, I don't know. But in any case, I've got my data slab. Yeah.
We left the drone on the ship, right?
Oh, the big ones with the cameras and so on. Yeah.
You think you need it?
I don't think it depends what we come across. If it has an interface that with the stuff we've come across before, I should be able to try something. I don't think we'll need a drone. Hopefully,
Okay.
it's not something too complex.
Yeah, I think I'd be down for testing the door and
We do have
seeing what.
we've got a benefit in having Bobby's buddy here as well, who's basically has some arcanotech, software.
Knowledge,
Might be able
maybe.
to
Yeah.
use it. Yeah.
I think we can try the door.
Do you think we should be ready for this guardian, whatever that is? We should be careful when we get close to the spire.
I think we can also maybe set up camp, out of reach of it for emergency exits and so on, if we really need to run.
Makes sense to me. Yeah.
Not sure if we'll be able to, but I
Like
think
leave
so.
the Bastiladon and all that there.
Yeah, exactly. Leave that a bit behind. Not like we'll be able to take it in there anyway, probably. Or if we do, if we open the door, we can still go back, right? And get them.
Yeah, I like it. Well, I mean, we can only just go forward, but now that we know that there's a guardian thing, we'll know where to stop.
Then are the we probably with this vegetation, there's no way you even see something like this that is like a day's march out, right?
May I just check?
No, one second. It's more of a like we haven't noticed it during the day or anything like that. I would like to ask Elonu, do you know if this spire is supposed to protrude through the canopy?
If we get close enough, perhaps. I mean, it's like
It is taller than the canopy, probably. What?
the temple itself is in a bit of clearing. I think the spire is about 10 meters long, which is fairly long, but trees are usually taller. So
Yeah, okay, and then it doesn't make sense to climb one of these. Okay. Would have made for easier orientation, but works out anyway.
I think John has it covered.
Sure hope so.
All right.
What's the plan?
Where are we going?
I don't know. I just got here. Fill me in.
To the west, but I think we haven't done our night yet.
Yes, you have
Few.
done that.
Highly confused. Can you sum up the plan? Like we have the two options: going to the spire or not going to the spire, right?
No, it's both the spire. One is like going through the spire, and the other is going through an ancient door that sort of belongs to it, but is separate from it or
Yeah,
something.
it's basically like instead of guys I'm putting on the rails, it's more like this dungeon has multiple entrances, choose one.
Okay.
Alright. 9. Perception checks.
Tal, you helping me?
Miles not really helping, but Miles, that's a different story.
Excellent. Did you roll that 9?
Yep.
Is that 9 a +1, Dan? I think so,
9
right?
is a +1, yes.
And you should have rolled.
No, Tal, I
and
disagree. I think you're helping. Like, your
I
very
rolled-
presence is reassuring.
I actually rolled an 11 because I didn't put the +2 in there.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a 6 and a 4. It makes sense. It's going to be a high roll.
Oh, that's interesting.
Mine is perfectly average with a +3.
And I got big dig energy.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Well, close to big dig. It's only 5 and 6.
Alright.
It's a nice amount of plushies that you have there, too.
Thank you. Yes, I do have a collection, but the camera. I can't believe that just because I got a new screen, the whole camera seems off than what I usually
yeah,
look
that's a
like.
little bit.
It's because it's taller. It's like it's a 27-inch. I got it from the new the new job. So it's like instead of my main display. Yeah, now they can see you do that. Too wide. Okay, I'm just gonna point it over here and sit to the side.
No, it's fine. It's just that you can see my table. That's all.
It's a mess.
Nobody cares.
They do.
They don't.
We don't.
I can hear Dan's judging.
I am German, of course. I care
Lucas
about
says-
tidiness.
And Lucas says, he a German, of course. He cares about tidy. I can't do that.
Mess up my room like yours.
There we go. I'm actually having more coming in probably because the new job place has like this mascot and they have plushies for him. So the first thing I've asked ever since I got accepted is, do you have more plushies that I can take?
Oh, you bastard. No.
Does the one behind you have a top hat and a mustache?
Oh yeah, it's my favorite one.
Glorious.
Ridiculous.
And
like
wait,
it.
wait, where's the kicker? Oh yeah, there's the kicker. His butt. Wait.
Wait,
Real
what?
attention to detail right there.
Fucking top notch.
One that I made you?
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, Shini's also the one that she made me is pretty cool. It is my favorite.
But that was not your favorite though.
No, it is my favorite.
As you said.
And then I'm gonna have to deal with that later.
All right, let's stop talking about plushies and get back to the game.
Yeah, sorry.
So
You're a
the
horrible
night
liar.
is
Dark and full of terrors.
it is dark, but at the very least it is clear. The rain of the last day seems to have, or like the storm had dissipated most of the clouds, so you can see both the moon and really beautiful stars, which actually scratch that, you don't see any of that because this is a different plane. So yes, the night is indeed clear but dark and full of terrors. You have your eyes peeled, watching for every possible movement, listening for every possible sound. But despite your vigilance, it seems that aside from fighting off an occasional beast or so, not much of the danger is coming towards your way. Until a bit late into the night, Bobby, 13, which is uncommon for you. Hear distant sound of fighting and elevated shouting, swearing, more sounds of fighting, like weapons clashing.
We're fine. This is fine.
Though you cannot distinguish the words that are being spoken.
Is it like really far away?
Seems to be like it feels like several hundred meters away. Judging by like the levels of the sound, it's like it's barely audible above the level of the jungle.
Okay.
All right, let me check.
Do we get
I'll
anything with
do a
the-
mental save to see. If I fail, he doesn't care. If he succeeds, he will investigate. Doesn't care. pull out my gun and put it on my lap.
Right.
I will be
yeah.
quiet and listen
Like,
if it gets closer. If it does get closer, then
Don't would Bobby hear because of the improvements that we have? Is one of them hearing? And get a bit more detail. I can't remember exactly which improvements we have. Well, I know one of them is perception or light, low light.
It's sense vibrations, owl vision, and good hearing. So good hearing is in there.
One
yes.
of those. You rolled this 13. That's all I care about. You remain watching, undisturbed or like untouched or unmoved by this blight. Windle and Dal, you two have definitely noticed this kind of disturbance by now, and judging by the sounds, it seems to be not quite moving in your direction, but coming closer, and now sounds more like chase and pursuit. Though strangely enough, while you can still hear the sound of fighting and the words, there does not seem to be many sounds that would correspond to like trees falling, leaves being like torn apart and hacked through. It's a fairly just clear sounds of fighting, like without any of the flora intervening.
So there's none of the sounds of trees moving or being cut.
Yeah, like
That's what you mean?
yeah. Like you don't hear like hacking or bodies hitting through grass or something. Just fighting and words.
Is it a goddamn parrot that just like kind of does all the voices of the combat?
I mean, is it to a point where we question it if it's real?
It's certainly strange. But then again, you're in a strange place.
And it's coming closer, you said.
Yeah. It seems to be like maybe 100 meters away by now.
Okay, I think we would have woken up the others, I guess.
What strange languages do any of you speak?
All of them.
Well, you don't speak strange languages, you just speak all of the common languages.
Oh, yes. And it takes me like 2 days or something to get a working level of another one.
Anybody here would speak like Elvish or...
nope.
Okay, Miles.
I
Now that
speak
the sound
common.
has come closer, and actually even you, Miles, was a fairly decent roll here, as it was by now, it seems to be a dialect of Elvish, though not one which you can understand. Like, the sounding of words feels like familiar, like saying family, but you cannot understand.
Okay. Do I recognize the dialect itself, or do I like where it's from?
Make me a no check.
Okay. No, with intelligence. No.
Nope.
Well, it does sound strange. It's Elvish, but I can't quite make out the words.
That's probably, oh my god, we're getting killed, please. Right? Maybe that's some infighting of some groups about kill stealing.
Well, are we gonna have a look or not?
I would.
I'd rather go back to bed, personally.
Yeah, I'd rather stand guard for now to see if it comes any closer, and if it actually goes away, then not deal with it.
It's kind of the
Might
whole
also
point why we
just-
have watches.
Might just be a trap.
I
Yep.
could try to have a look quietly if you want. I'm interested myself.
Well, you shouldn't go
I
alone. so-
don't think it's a good idea for you to venture out on your own here.
No, we should definitely stay together.
All right.
At least in the night. It's too. I couldn't track you if you disappeared. So
Any of the other
Fine by
group
me.
members, the other ones, I forget what their name is. Like, are they awake, doing watches? Notice it?
They are awake doing watches. Please do not get them involved into decisions.
Okay.
I mean, you can ask for advice if that's what you want, but come on. You don't want me
Okay.
making decisions for you.
No,
I
like
will ask them if they understand what the people are shouting about while they appear to be dying.
Hmm.
Maybe if they have the same language as what's being shouted.
Do they speak Elvish on Kakiriki? Or
yes.
just Common.
I think it would be like, yeah, it should be an official language.
I think if they speak common, they kind of get disgusted a bit.
Yeah. So they have a French accent on Kakiriki.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Actually, I think in Dan's world, Elvish has a more Irish kind of.
Depends on which
accent.
Elvish. Wood elves have Irish.
Wood elves, Irish. Yeah.
High elves have different. Or more like, well, high elves have different, and some elves also have different, and these are mostly sun elves. At least the
Okay.
ones from.
I bet it sounds like a fucking leprechaun.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably does.
Right. Yeah. Aaron seems to confirm your assumption, Miles, that this is some kind of Elvish dialect, though he does not speak it either.
Well, I guess we'll stay watch, and if it comes any closer to us, then we'll be prepared.
Okay. So that is what you do. You wait, and within 10 minutes, the sounds of fighting moves a bit further away from you and dies off.
Oh, finally, we can go back to sleep.
Indeed.
The morning
I was
comes.
just about to complain about the noise.
Could you please die more quietly, please?
The morning comes. There's no more danger coming your way. And you breeze up.
Yeah, I guess now we move west.
But you're
Normal
not,
pace?
you're not even gonna go check out what that fighting was about?
Is that in the
Was
same
it-
direction?
Was it westward? Yeah.
It's 100 meters away from you! Come on!
I mean, one of them probably left the diary of why the fight started. So
Death message?
I mean, it could be provisions, if any are left. And if
It was Watanabe with an urgent message.
and he fought 20 elves to reach us and died in the end, killing 19 of them.
Unfortunate.
I mean, we can check.
Sure,
it out.
let's
If
go.
it's just
100 meters is not that far away. Let's go check it out.
Pull out my gun. Oh, such an inconvenience.
So you pull your gun out even harder, right?
Yeah, with an audible ugh.
Okay, yeah, you head out in that direction. Who's like leading the investigation?
Is it intelligence-based investigation, I can do
It
it.
will be intelligence based.
I'll definitely be
You're
also
gonna
in
be
the front
looking more for
lines.
signs of that kind of threat.
Does the
just
+2
confirm
apply
done.
from the census?
Under these circumstances, yes.
Cool.
Dalu, you were saying?
Boom.
It's confirmed the fight's finished. Yeah?
Well,
over
you haven't heard
the next
anything
day.
for a couple hours, so unless these are really patient people lying in wait,
Yeah. Okay.
which I'm not
Look
saying
at
is
Bobby.
beneath me, but
Look at Bobby rolling below average and getting in an 11.
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Bobby, Miles, and Aaron take the point. You, Bobby, are still the first to notice something wrong. At first, you think you just like notice these dark splotches of like liquid on a couple of the leaves, and it doesn't look like blood. It's more slimy blue in color. But then you like pay closer attention, and like while like Aaron is basically a couple meters away from you, not finding anything, and like Miles comes behind you and also sees all of this, you see about like a meter by meter like area which is covered in more splashes of this blue liquid. A body of about yay big wasp with like thorns sticking out of its body. It's just like curled up like a dead insect. And about half a dozen of humanoid creatures about yay big each lying around this wasp. They are blue in color with relatively like elvish looking features. They're definitely humanoid, like no arms, legs, boobs, dressed in clothes, and they're mostly broken, but they have themselves like some kind of like four insect like fairy-like wings protruding from their back. They don't seem to be wearing much clothes, but they do wear like some leather clothes and so on. They all are dead, like terribly. Like one of them is just like must have been just cut in half by the mandibles of the wasp, and just like torso is a couple inches away from the legs, like arms like this.
And they're this tall.
About so, yeah.
So they are mini elves.
They're tiny, yeah.
And they're more fairy than Smurfs.
Oh yes.
Okay.
What the pixie is this?
I don't think I'm familiar with this kind of creature.
Are they native to this? Do I know if they are native to this region?
Ilonu?
No check.
I'll ask Ilonu.
Yeah, Elona looks. Some kind of a sprite, but not my specialty. I don't know.
Well, maybe my specialty with an 11.
11. These are fake creatures. Known as the quicklings. They're basically like a subtype of sprites of these kind of colorations. Very quick. Usually not really of these kind of like lands or even planes. But then again, you're not on prime material, so who knows? Again, they're just very, know that they're like super fast. It's very hard to notice them.
Not fast enough.
Yeah, not fast
I was
enough.
gonna say the same shit.
And I consider it to be genuinely like mischievous in nature. The other thing is a giant wasp. If it wasn't apparent.
What the fake is up with the giant wasp?
It's also dead. Like it's a tie, I guess.
Do I see any valuables lying around?
Loot them.
Loot the corpses.
Yeah, like paying more attention, it's like it's not thorns, it's more like tiny swords and like daggers sticking out of the wasp, so those.
I try and listen.
You can take like tiny clothes from the corpses and take their tiny bags and take their tiny rations.
Oh,
Then you can put it on your dolls. It's nice.
Well, unfortunately.
I'm gonna take a couple of hats off of their bodies so that we can put it on Winnows rabbits on the ship.
It's gonna be a very small hat for a rabbit, sure.
Okay.
One could even say comically small.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Well then, let's keep going.
Actually, can we bury these real quickly? I think it'll take a minute.
Do you want to see if any one of them has still a pulse or is still alive?
Oh, shit, that's a good idea.
Before you bury them alive?
Oh, yeah, I should totally do that. Yeah, hang on. And I'm checking.
Yeah. If you come close enough to see them, and you're like, yeah, no, I don't need to check that for pulse. That's
It's decapitated.
Okay.
I mean, they're not all decapitated. Like one of them is stuck on the giant wasp's stinger, which is almost enough to like bisect the little creature, but technically not decapitated.
All right. Well, sure. I'll help you bury them if you want.
Can't hurt.
Not sure we can bury the wasp, though that's kind of heavy.
I don't care about the wasp.
I do. One moment, please. Harvest comes over, like kneels by the wasp, removes the stuck elf, kind of like, here, hands it over to whoever is interested in burying it, and starts like carefully carving up the wasp, trying to like, get to the poison sac and harvest whatever juices the wasp might have.
Wasp juice. Ew.
While you bury the elves, she finishes her task, like removes the stinger with like this like flesh stretching from it and ending it at an end of a like bulbous sack that she can like carefully like ties out, like takes out a flask from her pocket and like makes a small puncture and like dribbles this yellowish opaque liquid into the sack, into the flask, and goes, could come in handy. It's pretty potent. Good thing so we didn't go traveling in the night. One step of these and even someone of our size would be quite unhappy about their life for a couple of minutes.
Well, at least something good came out of it.
You're too happy. I don't like it.
Happy? I'm not happy. But I'm mostly indifferent.
No, not you. The weird one.
The cat. The tabaxi. Sorry.
The jungle is rarely generous to those who seek danger. To those, however, to seek an opportunity, it could be full of treasure. Puts it into her pocket.
Is she covered in blue shit or whatever?
No,
the wasp was?
Why would she be covered in blue shit?
Because she took apart the wasp?
Sure, it's a wasp who didn't have blue shit. No, the blue shit was blood of
that's
the elves.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The wasp had more like whatever, like yellowish, white goo that comes out of insects. Because they don't really have blood, it's like, I don't know. Huh? Onwards. Huh? So another one west. Alright,
Yes.
normal speed.
Yeah.
Normal.
Yes.
Alright. D20. Is anybody trying to help navigate?
11
Not me.
on the D20 will help with survival. One try, but fail probably.
Should
Will
we
we
be able
roll
to see
perception
the
again?
spire? No, we established that we shouldn't be able to see it.
Oh wow, that's a good roll. Right, and let's go perception checks from everybody.
There's a
Oh,
double
God.
6.
6, 14, 9. Need two more. Well
Tal
done.
is AFK.
Oh, right.
Maybe you need to roll for
Yeah, fuck
him.
him. He won't notice anything anyway. Roll for him. Loss. 8, not bad. Better than he usually rolls. Actually, it should be a 10 with the plus. I should roll for him. Right. I mean, still not that terrible all along. Lens,
Mm-hmm.
you make me a dexterity saving throw.
Uh-oh.
You didn't grease up.
I did. We all did. No, we
I
did
know.
not grease.
Just kidding.
We greased. We greased.
Wait, we
Dexterity
did. We
is
did.
that-
There's
there's-
the GIF, and
Yeah, I know.
we just took a longer detour to investigate the.
That's evasion. Dexterity.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Heed.
Yeah. So you're walking through the jungle, swimming after John, who's like, we must go this way. Now this way. Now around this tree. Now dodge this spot. And he seems to be on a roll, just like really doing well. And he's like, all right, go through this spot. And it's like this kind of like swampy, disgusting terrain. So you're like, well, there's a bit of a dry spot I can step on. And you step on it. And there's like a squishy feeling, kind of like you stepped on a juicy, like meaty leaf. And then you feel the ground beneath your legs kind of like giving way. And you all notice as emerging from the swamp, like 4 meaty green chunks of plant snap onto Lance, trapping him inside the mandibles of some kind of a large plant. Let's have all of you quickly roll me initiative.
Sure.
Don't forget to drop your tokens on
Just more for the purpose of who does what first, rather than this is an actual combat, because it's not. And actually I need to roll one as well for that. Just, you know, because apparently plants have initiative.
Yeah.
Strong.
Oh, a tie.
I think the only time that I actually rolled good on initiative when I was decapitated because I was transforming.
Alright.
Other than that, I usually roll shit.
So, Lance, you go first. You're now effectively blinded, restrained, can see nothing but this leafy, meaty substance around you. Like, you can kind of like see You know, like when light goes through a leaf, you can kind of, it's not a complete pitch black, but you're still blinded. And your feet are in some kind of liquid about up to your ankles. What do you do? Destroy my trap, obviously, but how exactly do you do it?
Destroy. He doesn't need to even destroy it.
You just rewind the time.
I don't wanna, so...
I just saw your message now, Phil. Is it?
Yeah.
Am I still quiet, or is it all right?
It's barely okay, I would say.
Shit.
No.
Well, I'll try and leave and come back if it's bad. Not sure what else.
It's good enough.
No,
for
it's
now.
good, it's good, it's good.
It's
You're
okay.
not too quiet, I think. At the moment, at least. I am just going to slash at one of these leaves from the inside, telekinetically.
Okay, go for it. You would have like a -5 on a roll because you're restrained.
Even if I don't have to do anything myself. I mean, I'm not swinging anything personally.
Okay, sure.
No, it doesn't. It's 3 shock damage, I guess.
You like see one of the leaves can like bump from the inside, but doesn't seem like it's done much damage to it. Yeah, well, for damage.
Help! 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 Yes, that's the end of my turn.
Yeah, who goes next? Dalo. This bulb enveloping lens, as tall as he is.
Dalu, you're next.
Next or right now?
Oh, wait a moment. I think I... one moment. Because it's not on the plan's turn, it's your turn. Right. Which is kind of funny. Like, you do that thing to the plant, and like, help, because suddenly you notice that that liquid up to your ankles begins to burn and lift a little bit. You take 14 points of exit damage.
What?
And your boots begin to sizzle. Now that'll go on.
Do I would I know it is just insect repellent, but is there something about it that would, I mean, it repels. Okay.
This is not an insect.
Yeah, it's not an insect. I'm wondering, I don't know why I thought it might work on a plant. I'm going to take out my fancy spear,
Okay.
which is the primitive weapon that I've gotten, you know, when we were doing the racing and so on. I'm going to take out that, and since it's sharp melee weapon, start to cut one of those 4 leaves off, if possible.
Okay, make me an attack roll.
Yep.
Oh no. I can totally see Bobby killing Lance inside the plant in one turn.
Shoot it right through it.
Just like, you shoot the plant, you see a hole, and something red begins to gush out of it. Who's gonna be next? We know.
Very odd. Well, anyway, I had a stun baton stat, and then since I was organized my inventory, it's gone. So anyway, I think I know what the add-on is.
I mean, it should be the same as your gun, really. Because
Because it's a
Actually,
stab.
no,
It's
no,
not
it is
shoot,
a stab,
so
so it's
yeah.
gonna be 7.
Yeah, I'm adding it right now. Plus my
7
dex.
plus 1, so plus 8. Yeah, you hit it. I don't remember the damage on primitive
It's
weapon.
a primitive melee weapon.
Yeah.
I think it's 1d6 plus.
Depends on the
A
size.
medium, so 1d6 plus 1.
Yeah, I'll just roll it here.
Plus dexterity.
6 damage.
7, because dexterity also added on.
Oh yeah, 7. Thank you.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you stab your spear like into the base of one of these meaty ones and goes in fairly easily. This thing is big, juicy, but not heavily armored. But it is meaty, so it's gonna take a while to saw through the base of the leaf enough to get lance out. And spear is really not really best option to do that, but you're gonna get there eventually.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Winnow, what do you do?
I see Dalu with his little knife whittling away, and I go to the guy with the big knife, to Miles. I give him my ball of speed. And I don't know, I guess I'll start cutting myself.
Don't suicide,
why are you
Winnow.
cutting yourself? Stop cutting
No,
yourself!
not
Stop cutting yourself!
Myself. The plan,
Go for
I'll
it, go
help
for it, go
Dalu. So is the melty dagger actually a dagger, or does it just look like a dagger?
No, it is a functional weapon. Like all those weapons you bought, they're functional. They're just archaic.
No, I mean I used it to shoot, but it's like a dagger. It's not really a dagger, right? But I
yeah.
get.
No,
I'll take
it
the
works
sickle.
as a dagger. Like it should be in the item description that it does work as some
Oh.
kind of dagger.
I don't know what to roll, so I roll this thing here.
It's still a +1 to hit and a +1 to damage.
So then that's a 16, I guess, because I rolled the sickle.
Yeah, it will be 16 to hit. It will be a small weapon, so 1d4. Do you have
I rolled a
dexterity
0?
or strength?
You didn't roll damage, really. There's no real damage
Oh,
in there.
okay. So then it's 1d6 plus 1, I guess.
No, it's 1d4. It's a small weapon, not a medium.
Okay.
Do you have strength or dexterity?
Yes, plus 1.
Okay, so it's gonna be 1d4 plus 2. Basically.
And the sickle, would the sickle be better?
I don't know what stats you're using for the sickle, so I don't know.
That doesn't matter. I'm using.
I mean,
I'm
sickle
doing-
is less likely to hit, and it doesn't have the +1 bonus, basically, so
Oh, okay, got it.
yeah. So it's actually like 3 plus 2, because +1 is your dexterity modifier, and another +1 is the weapon modifier, because the weapon is a magical weapon.
Oh,
Yeah,
got it.
yeah. So that's a 5. I mean, again, you're cutting. It is working. It's just small sickle, or like small dagger, big juicy leaf.
Right.
And I don't remember. I think Miles, you have higher dexterity than Bobby.
Mine is 0.
Bobby.
Mine is 0.
All
I
right.
have a 9 in dexterity.
Choose.
I
which one
have
of you
12.
Okay,
I
you go
start.
first.
I use my action to transform my arm into a grappling hook.
Okay.
And that's all I can do because it takes my action to use my my focus to transform things.
Okay. In that case, Miles.
Yeah, Miles goes to town. The machete kind of grows its blade a little bit longer. Like, this is what it's meant to do. And he'll attack.
I was like, this is not a knife. Now this is a knife.
Do I get anything from the speedball? Do I get any modifiers to
Second
the
attack.
head or
Only
something?
a second attack.
Okay.
Well,
so I
not
can
only,
attack
but-
twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
That not enough?
So this is the first one, and this is
This is a game where you can't attack
the
twice.
second one. There you go.
Oh,
Ooh, that's max damage there.
Holy fuck. Oh, you rolled,
I mean-
almost max damage both times.
I mean, I cut. That's the whole Miles spiel.
Jesus
It
Christ.
does cut, yes.
Yeah, so like you strike was the first time, and like the strike is like so juicy, it's like just like as you slice, it flutters green like on you basically, and you're like, it's such a mighty blow, and this leaf is still not gone. And then you strike for the second time, and you just carve through something as the root of this man trap, and like you sliced a tendon, the 4 leaves just like uncurl and fall apart. You, Lance, no longer supported by the jaws, can like collapse to your knees for a moment, and
And your knee
this
sizzle.
liquid juice spills out from the plant onto like the grass and the water around and hisses for a moment, and you see Lance with kind of like half dissolved boots and some socks sticking through them.
Miles will like flourish his machete, put it back. Are you all right there?
Yeah, thank you. Anyone got in a second pair of boots with them?
Yeah. My
Yeah?
backup boots.
My backup boots.
But
Then
some...
I don't have backup boots. That's I don't like
No, it's fine, it's fine. Some healing would be appreciated, though.
Okay. Got you.
This is
Do
some
you have
rough
any
shit.
boots left? No.
A
I'll give
bit
you
of
my
it.
boots. Fuck it.
No, I don't need your boots. It's boots. It's
You're
fine.
getting my boots.
No, I don't
Okay.
want it.
Does Bobby transform back, or
Perfect.
Well, that
I'm just gonna shoot Miles with a grappling hook.
what?
For that stupid fucking question. No, I'm just gonna keep my grappling hand active. That doesn't cost anything. I can just do it.
Okay.
And it might become handy if someone else gets trapped. I can just try to
Pull him out.
pull them out. Yeah.
hey, can we
Hey,
avoid
Dan,
that?
following what Harvest did earlier,
Mhm.
can I take out a flask and fill up some of this weird digestive stuff?
You
Ask.
can certainly try. Let's have a survival roll from you with wisdom.
Okay, sure.
Does it melt glass?
I'm trying to do it carefully, if that means anything,
Well,
without burning my hand.
I mean, I'm assuming you're doing it carefully. Your roll chooses where you succeed.
Mhm.
I'm not doing it carefully. Well, then roll with disadvantage. Right. Yeah. So you're like, alright. Carefully. Be sure like I only scoop up the acid from inside of the plant. And be fast enough before it all goes away. And this is a point where you like plant your knee on the ground. And you like focus on it so much you don't notice that you planted your knee into where the acid has spilled until it begins to hurt as you yourself take 3 points of acid damage and go, oh fuck, and are forced to
Nice.
jump away. And by this point the acid is all like by the time you're done treating your wound and being angry, the acid has all spilled completely out of the plant.
Okay. Well, hey, look, my trousers are fashionable. So, that's fine. Well, that's big.
You must wear pants.
That's alright, I've just a hole. Lance needs his clothes.
It's okay. I think it'll be fine.
Still, after this slight mishap, the rest of your day passes without any more adventure, and John gets you to another safe resting space, or at least you hope it is.
Can I move the token?
You can move the token. You can move the token where you think you've gone.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, dun.
Knight, notice checks.
Yes.
I try to notice a lot in the night.
Whoa,
What the
you
fuck?
notice everything.
Bobby laser eyes.
Double 6.
The hell.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. Right. Once again, luckily for you, you sense little to no sounds of the jungle that are out of the normal levels of danger. You, Bobby, however, or more accurately, Buddy, tells you, Bobby, I am detecting a weak signal.
What kind of signal?
Its signature is compatible with an emergency beacon.
Can you tell me more? What kind of emergency signal? What origin? Is it Slavic origin?
It is. Usually such a beacon would be deployed when a facility would be critically damaged, especially if they're a threat to the surroundings.
How, do you know how close it is?
Maybe 10 kilometers? The signal is really weak, and it is alone. I cannot triangulate. Its direction does seem consistent with the direction we're moving.
Did it just start, or is it just consistent there? How old is the signal? Can you assess that?
Oh. Well, it appears to be approximately 471 years old.
Okay. Can we?
Weak. Weaker than I would expect.
Does it say something specific, or is it just the stress?
Danger. Critical containment breach. It is heavily damaged. I would say that whatever power is fueling this beacon is almost drained. Such a beacon does not require much energy.
Do you think that it will survive at night, so we can use it as a tracking beacon, as a pinpointer to know in which direction we should head?
Once we approach it closer, it should help. Though me knowing where the beacon is does not mean it will help us find the Aether in the facility.
But the general direction of it.
Oh yes.
Is anyone else awake at this point?
I don't know, are you taking a watch alone? I mean, some of the maze bound.
Yeah, I typically take my watch alone.
Alright. Well, in that case, none of your crew.
I don't think there's any kind of emergency.
Whatever
If
emergency
it's
there is long overdue.
Or it's been active since 471 years.
That is a disturbing thought. I hope not.
What about what if the Shrike? Is it called the Shrike? Shriek? Shrike? Shrike? Shrike is that breach.
If the
Could it be
guessings
that
of
old?
our friend Elono are true, and this fertility is related to some sort of biotransmutational research, then yes, it is possible that the creatures of this area have been affected by whatever facility has contained. It is also quite possible that such creatures would have changed significantly over the centuries.
Except if it's a machine making golem.
If it is a machine, it would remain unchanged. If it is biological, it would evolve. Assuming it is not sterile.
Okay, well, this is super interesting. Sorry, I'm a bit tired, old.
To be fair, a lot of creatures created by magic are far more creepy and strange than the ones created by my masters.
Yeah, probably. Okay. Once I have to wake the next one for shift, I assume this might be Dalu. I'll just stick my finger into one of his nostrils and just gently wiggle it.
I stick my finger up his nostril, and I transform into Boba Cop.
Okay. Well, I mean, based on my role, I probably just open my mouth.
The rest of your watches pass without any interesting things being noticed or happening.
Yeah, in the morning, I will share with the group. There is a signal, a sort of distress beacon coming roughly 10 kilometers from the direction that we're heading towards. I assume it's the facility. It's been active since 471 years, I think. But he said
Isn't
it's
that
very
like the
weak.
start of the Dragon era?
So whatever powers it is very, very weak. And these things usually don't consume that much energy. So it's old as fuck. But it's a containment breach warning.
Dan.
1 moment, Brevik.
Okay.
Quick break?
Well, that actually assures us that we're on the right path. And I do believe 471 years ago was the... How's it called? The Dragon Era? Or the Dragon Ascension?
Dragonfall.
The Dragonfall, exactly.
I love that character. I'm gonna get some water while he's away. Be right back.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my pants into house pants.
Not business pants? Okay.
Suppose we'll take a break,
I'll go somewhere just so I'm not the only one who's not leaving.
Sure. Like I say, it's cool.
See you in a few.
Right. Where did I always disappear?
I think we all just went to get a glass of water, as far as I understood, not a longer break. It's what I understood, but I'm not sure.
Oh.
Or maybe I did misunderstand. I don't know.
I'm muted. I was talking to myself. I'm here. I'm just eating pizza.
Nice.
I'm freaking wrecked today. I had a day off and I've been doing gardening all day.
Nice.
Welcome to the club. I've been cleaning up after the winter as well.
You have many plants? I assume by the amount of plants you have in that room, they're probably all over the house.
No, it's more like we do have a yard, so like clean up leaves after the winter and so on. Like sweep up the yard, blah blah blah.
Right.
You plant veggies and
Let's go. All right. So, where are we? Right. Morning.
So, does this signal say anything, or is it just a generic SOS kind of thing?
It's not an SOS. It's more like a warning, I think.
Warning?
Yes. Containment breach. As I said before, are you not listening to me, motherfucker?
No, I'm just dense.
Oh, right. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not mad about that. Yeah, so it's if we get closer, we might use it as a general orientation point, but I think it's coming from the center of whatever this installation is, and it doesn't necessarily mean if we follow it till the starting point that we find the entrance. We just can use it as a general point, I think, to find out if we're lost or not.
Well, that actually could help Jason, I forgot his name, to
John
navigate.
Dwainson.
John Dwason. To actually navigate towards our destination.
He's been doing fine so far as I can tell.
Yay.
But yeah, help always
As far
helps.
as we can tell, exactly.
We oil up, I think. Yeah, it's morning.
Oh, right. Oh, wait, I have it.
You forgot your gift.
I did
No,
your
I
job
have it here.
earlier, but I didn't do it well.
Well, we're waiting.
Oh, I can't do it under pressure. There you go.
I think that we already had that before.
I'm not sure.
No, I don't think so.
Fine.
But,
Yes,
oh well,
it is.
sorry. I can post another one if you want.
No. That's okay. You don't have it. Oh. Direction, speed.
Southwest normal.
Alright. Yeah, Elon is gonna ask. Alright, so are we going for the temple? Are we going for the door? I mean,
I
I guess
thought
we
we
can come
established the
closer and
door.
decide, but... Oh, door.
Door.
I think we established the door.
Door.
Dalu is quite competent at it. We might get in that way.
So are we going to we'll set up a camp maybe a bit a ways before we even reach the door or the spire? Just in case there's talk of this guardian, or just see what's ahead, containment breach on, yeah?
I'd say once we reached it, we track back, a couple 100 meters and set up camp there. And then go investigate the door and maybe go get the Bastillodons if we manage to open the door and they fit inside or whatever. Well, maybe I have to split a bit.
Okay.
Good idea.
Yeah,
I think we can, split responsibilities. You guys are gonna try handle the door. Me and the Macebound are gonna hold the camp.
Yeah, one group does all the hard work.
I know, that's why they're getting the rest.
I don't mind.
We could make a deal for that. Give us one of those balls. And,
No, I actually don't mind.
Is our no wait. Is our Discord server up?
Yeah.
Our Discord server is up.
Okay, I'd say telepathically, actually, it might be a good idea if we get to go alone.
Mm-hmm. We get to
Because
keep
if
everything.
there's some valuable shit, it's ours.
I send a thumbs up emoji on Discord.
Suddenly everybody goes quiet and we just dart our eyes left and right.
Everybody exchange suspicious looks. The massacre has begun. Alright. In that case, D20 and survival rolls.
Hell sauce.
Survival.
Does the signal give me any advantage on tracking?
The signal gives you a help action, which is a +1.
Oh, nice.
There we go.
Hey.
Oh,
doing perception as well. Okay.
I'm distracted.
Oh, this is a good day, I think.
So,
We haven't rolled. Another 11.
It's like
Unfortunately.
you might be able to deal with whatever's in the jungle, but you never know where you are.
okay, so let's see. Nobody held the Macebound.
Mhm.
So, yes, you're doing the hard job, I know. You, Bobby, are kind of distracted by the signal, trying to navigate by it, and you kind of forget to pay attention to your direction, so... At some point, Bobby just has to go. For your own safety, Bobby, I think I'm gonna cut you off. What do you think?
Yeah, please do.
I
I have no idea where I'm going.
Yeah, that's an 11 on my D20, and what do we have? Notice check. 6, 3, 7. Any more notice checks? Oh, wait.
Yeah, mine was coming up. Sorry, I was.
And Miles as well.
Focus
Oh
on
my god, those
pizza.
are wonderful rolls.
Pretty good.
7.
Boom.
Nice.
Are we waiting for something?
Yes.
Which is?
For me to determine your fate.
Okay.
Alright. Fine. Who's gonna be the victim today? Interesting. Alright, yeah. You travel through the jungle, and John did confirm to you that so far this morning your location was as he has expected, so you're on track. Very good track record, John. Ha 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 ha. And you eventually make it close enough, like almost like to a point where Elon like tells you to stop and starts like scanning for landmarks. Goes, based on the description of the previously deceased party's porters, we are close. Harvest, could you do me a favor and climb a tree? You might be able to see the spire from here. Harvest goes, right, and quickly up a tall tree. You wait for like a minute until basically like don't hear anything, but you see her like drop on all fours, stand up. Golden Stella. That way. Half a kilometer.
Nice.
Ilana goes, alright. That's the temple, then we need to go a bit backwards and turn east and look for a cliffside. The door was told to be at the cliffside after a landslide of some kind. Would be hard to notice, but if we all look together, we should find it. And
Okay. Right then.
you do that detour and start looking around, and also roll some perception. Okay. Right. Right. When Robert, Miles, and Harvest notice indeed like a part where some of the cliff must have gone down in a landslide, some of the trees have been knocked over and like giant boulders litter the jungle, and over there on a small outcropping kind of see just the tiniest glint of metal, and Buddy pipes up. Well, it's not super close, but it is in that direction. The signal, I mean.
Confirmation from Buddy. Good direction.
Right, so roll back, set up camp, and check out the door.
Indeed.
So you take another couple hundred meters away, find like a spot by like one of the larger boulders that rolled off from the cliff, created like some squished.
No, boulder.
What, man? You're calling?
No, sorry. Bad joke.
Oh, that boulder. I see what you're about, man. Of course, we all look the same, man. I know. That could be my cousin. We look absolutely the same. We call him Fat Johnny, because he's big. And that mountain he came from is Super Fat Johnny.
Would that be his father? If he came from the mountain?
Oh my god, you disgust me.
I go to Boulder, put a hand on his shoulder, and say, "Don't listen to them. Words will only hurt if you let them hurt you."
You know, I'm made of rock. People think I'm very insensitive. That's not true. There's a soft heart under all the rock. Wasn't cool.
No, I'll punch him in the dick at some point when he least expects it. I
In
won't.
the Discord channel, sticks and
honestly
stones may break my bones, but boulders. ...
Alright. So yeah, the Macebound can like go through like the usual process of setting up camp, stand a couple snakes in the jungle, and you're almost ready. I assume you're like helping them some way, somehow. Eh?
Get ready, get prepared for the adventure inside. Yeah.
As you're cleaning up, we know you can like occasionally cut some wines, you like cut down the wine, throw it, and throw it at Lance because you're not paying attention, and then you just find yourself kind of like thick, slightly sticky wine just kind of like in your face, wrapped around you. And you go, "Wait, no, what the fuck, man?" Before you feel the wine go because it's around again.
Was that a snake?
Not cool.
Did you cut down a snake?
Almost a snake.
Help.
17 to hit.
No, wait.
Lance?
It's on Lance.
Yeah.
That doesn't hit.
Do you have the armor always on?
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Why is it on Lance? I thought it was on me.
No,
No,
you
you
threw
cut
that
it-
thing at me.
Yeah. You cut it and threw it at him.
That I can live with that. Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Like it's still wrapped around you and it's like trying to constrict you, and your telekinetic whatever, or not telekinetic, actually. Yeah, I guess like more like your micro teleportation vibration is not letting you fully wrap around you. But it is technically within 5 feet of you, so that. Anything you'd like to do about it?
I mean, attacking it would be nice.
No, go ahead.
23, 9 damage.
Oh, that definitely hits part of the wine. You like squish part of it. Doesn't seem to care much.
So I threw like.
I mean, I can
part
walk
of the
away from
wine?
it, right?
Technically you can, yeah, if you like.
Then why wouldn't I? Yes, just walk sort of as I'm dodging this shit to walk backwards, trying to get away from it.
Right. Well, it does still technically get an attack of opportunity on you.
Sure.
Natural 18.
Does that make more than a 20?
But yeah, is it more than a 20? Okay.
What? How late in the day is it today?
It's about like 2 p.m. or something.
Shield.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a shield
Try and roll damage first.
Alright,
Then I'll decide.
Oh, that's that how it works?
Yeah, that is how it works.
You
I
have
decide
shield?
after you roll damage.
I just
have-
don't remember. It's
I
not
can
like,
I can negate
it's not me
negate
being
any
snarky.
damage.
Oh, I rolled
from an
pretty
attack.
high. 14 points of bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, that sounds like an okay usage time for it.
Huh?
Where is it?
Is this a new ability?
No, this is part of my 20 AC. Once per day. And I will just jump. It'll look like barely a jump.
Can I shoot it with my grappling hook just to
yeah.
like give it like a good bunk into its fucking face?
Well, it doesn't
here
have a
we go.
face, it's a wine. It's literally a wine.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, that definitely hits the wine, and like your grappling hook embeds itself in the wine. I think we said you need to like make an athletics check.
I'm not trying to
Okay.
grapple it. I'm
Okay,
just
okay,
trying
okay.
to give it a shot on to further attempt to repel it.
Yeah. Your grappling hook does like embed itself in it, but again, it's a plant. It doesn't seem to have many weak points, and by its nature, this is not the type of damage that is gonna do much to it. So it's helping.
Is it still moving?
It
Miles,
is, yeah.
Just cut it.
All right,
Just
I'll
fucking cut it.
chop it up. It's sushi time. Yeah. Does a 15 hit?
15 does hit.
For max damage.
That's a good strike. And you like chop off a piece of it, which begins to wiggle. And then that little piece begins sprouting quickly as roots begin to spread through the ground. And I need everybody to make a strength, well, physical saving throw.
Physical. Okay.
Everybody who fails is restrained.
Ooh.
Oh, come on!
And this thin but very like sticky and tangly roots just covers the area like of about 10 by 10 meters in a matter of moments, because you all told me you're traveling within... Actually, wait, it may not be that much. Oh no. More like... Who would not be close to Lance at this point?
I mean, I just cut off the thing, so I'm probably
I'm
on
in the middle.
Depends where Lance is.
Like, who would intentionally be keeping a distance as you travel? Let's put it that way.
Maybe me, but at the front.
Well, in that case,
So
yeah, everyone except Lance and Winnow currently just like find basically like these roots digging into your boots and sticking them to the ground.
Wait, so I cut a piece of it, and that piece wiggled and planted itself on the ground, and
Yes.
then
Yes.
roots
Yes.
like sprouted out of nowhere
Yes.
in an
Out of
area
that piece. Yes.
in a radius of a 10 meter radius.
Less than 10 meters, but yes. That's
And
why I-
entangled us.
And entangled
Wow.
you. Yeah, you're entangled right now. Well, almost all of you. Some of you.
Okay.
They seem to be afraid of Winnow and his sickle.
Well, that didn't go quite as well.
There's still some actions you can take. I think Dalu has done nothing. Winnow has done nothing. Still technically have an action this round. We're being very loosey-goosey here because I'm not treating this encounter super seriously, but more
So
trap than a
before
fight.
I and others have an action before the vines restrained us, or after?
Right now you're taking after.
So after, well, I would be just trying to get out myself. I'm surrounded by vines, so I'm gonna just
Make
tear it away.
another. You can either make me an exert strength or a physical saving throw. It will take your action. This is one.
Yeah, I'll be physical save. Okay. Oh my god.
Yeah. You like, and those roots made their way through the soles of your boots and are currently getting into your socks.
Oh, yuck. Wet socks.
Yeah, and they're like, the roots are basically like right now like titillating your soles of your leg.
Starting to like this plant.
Dalu, anything you'd like to do? Oh, not Dalu, sorry, Winnow. Anything you'd like to do?
Yeah. Galueno is gonna try out a new spell. That's
Oh.
not new.
Is it called Flamethrower?
Yeah, nah, unfortunately not. I'm just gonna turn into something flying.
Oh, you can
like
fly
an
now.
eagle. I can fly now.
That's cool.
And I'm gonna fly like, I don't know, 20 meters or something
Right.
out of the range.
Winnow goes, fuck the shit, I'm out.
That's what I'm doing, yeah.
And you do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Winnow is officially the druid.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty far is pretty close to a druid, frankly. Alright, you do that. Technically next round. I guess let's keep same initiative. Lance, anything you'd like to do about it?
I mean, I'm definitely also gonna. I mean, I managed to avoid the
Yes, you
roots,
did.
and I'm just gonna be taking a couple of steps backwards while slashing at whoever is entangled most closely to me or closest to me.
Are you trying to help somebody?
Basically, I'm attacking or like trying to help with an attack, more or less.
Okay, sure, let's try. Just like
I don't want to do damage. I just want to.
Yeah. In that case, roll me the what it called, telekinetic skill
Kinesis?
check. Yeah.
8.
Let's make it an opposed check. Actually, not enough. I rolled very high. Bobby?
I will try to unwrap myself out of this.
Alright. Again, exert or physical save?
Physical save.
Okay.
There we go.
Alright, yeah. You're like using your big metal legs who haven't been like they've been enwrapped by the roots but not penetrated. So you just like tear yourself from that spot and like I assume take a couple steps backwards out of the tentacle area.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna start running. I'm too old and weak for this shit to entrap me.
Okay. Miles, what about you?
Yeah, I'll also try and get out of the root. Oh, barely make it.
Alright. You do?
Yeah, and I'll also step away.
Untangle yourself, but that takes your action. So if you take a movement, the wine will have an opportunity to attack on you.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Start moving away. And as you go, the rest of the wine that you have cut from wiggles and whips around your leg, pulling you to the ground as you hit your face hard on it, taking, oh god, that's double 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
What the fuck?
You're
Not taking this encounter seriously?
You're now grappled and restrained.
Again?
Yes.
Oh, hey.
That was you.
What the fuck?
Dalo.
Alright, now I'm angry.
Am I... So, if I'm restrained and I shoot, would it be at disadvantage or can I not shoot at all?
You will have the whatever like minus something modifier like shooting and melee.
4 or something?
Assuming you shoot with a
Minus
pistol.
4 then?
I don't believe you have like the lets you shoot into melee foci. I don't remember.
Man at arms?
I do if it relates to the assassin foci, but no. Not generally.
There's just a focus that allows you to shoot into melee without.
I see. If it's like close quarters or something, then no, I don't. Yeah. I'll just shoot it with my. Can I? You said pistol. What am I not? Can I not use my?
You can't use
sniper
a
rifle?
double encumbrance weapon in melee with somebody.
Oh, really? I didn't know. Okay. Well, wait, hold on. So, I can't use something that's 2 encumbrance, specifically 2 or higher.
You can't make a ranged
Or do
attack.
you mean
You
two-handed?
can't make a ranged attack with a two-handed weapon. Yes.
2-handed. Okay, that's fine. Because I have attachments on my pistol.
With a one-handed or thrown weapon, you can hit. You can try with a -4 to hit.
Shit, I didn't add that 25. But I think that still hits. 25.
That still
Or
hits.
26.
Yes.
Yeah.
14 points of damage. Again, actually, like all of this damage is accruing, and the wine is mostly destroyed by now. But again, you're mostly using piercing damage against the plant, and the plants don't seem to care too much about piercing. But the integrity of the wine is severely failing at this point. We know anything you'd like to do from up top, aside from observe your friends and laugh in eagle?
I'm muted. Can I heal Miles?
Sure.
So how hard did he fall? Like from my perspective.
Pretty hard.
I know the number, but like it's a vine for fuck's sake. 2d6.
Yes, but he hit a rock.
I
Alright.
didn't see that. I was running away.
Back to Lance, I imagine.
I think I'm just gonna be moving on up and trying to slash at this thing with
Okay, go
my
for it.
telekinetic thing in melee.
Definitely at least safe.
7
Alright.
damage.
Better, but still holding itself together.
I think it's Bobby's turn.
It would be.
Yeah, it's gonna. Can I act or is there?
Yes, you can act.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna pull out my weapon and just start blasting at fucking.
And then
There
I
we
start
go.
as
Oh
well.
shit!
How loud is it?
Fucking die.
There we
Loud.
go.
That definitely hits. And let me check damage, because it might do it.
My max damage.
You blast the wine in half, and still the very tip of it, wrapped around Miles' leg, is holding on, and Miles, you still feel like the tension on your leg. It is your turn. And at the start of your turn, you feel your leg going numb as the wine is beginning to pump poison through many micro thorns into your leg. I need you to make me a physical save.
Right. Before I was angry, now I'm proper mad.
Alright, that's good. That's safe.
Now try and
You do, however,
cut it away from
you
it.
still take 11 points of poison damage.
Ah, this is what the save.
Yes, and you take no negative side effects.
Right.
Now it's your
Well,
turn.
it's been a real pleasure. Now please, fuck off of me. Does that hit?
That
14
hits.
Okay,
That-
10 damage.
I mean, it was still 7 shock damage anyway on the 15. so-
Yeah.
It has 1 hit point left.
Son of a fucking gun.
Um,
I'll bite it.
you can't.
Yeah, no, I'm out of actions.
Well, it can't do any poison, but it does try to constrict you further, and that's 20 to hit. So, I again rolled double 6.
That's how much? 16, right?
Again, 16 points of bludgeoning damage. And it does have 1 hit point. At this point, one of you murders that wine, squashes it into bits.
Pick it up and throw it away.
How about we start the expedition tomorrow?
You know, it is
How about you stop throwing that shit around, Winnell? What's that for an idea?
it is curious how we have encountered more resistance from the plants of this land than from the creatures. Fascinating. Fascinating.
Creatures know.
Anyway, I suggest we take a short break.
Okay. I wanted to tell what's the tabaxi that thing probably had poison, and might want to milk that thing out.
Harris
Such a
looks
team
at the
player, doesn't
squashed
even care that
wine.
he's dying.
Well, unless you're prepared for some bleeding, I think most of the poison is in.
All right.
He is. What did she say? He is poisoned.
No, I'm not poisoned.
You're not.
But
poisoned.
it's
Okay.
but you see, Miles is properly fucking
Yeah,
bad.
you're basically, I think,
his
right
face,
now, like, you know, like one of your leg went numb, like when you sit on it
Yeah.
too long, and that's how you feel
And
right
he's-
now.
and like he smashed his face on a rock, and like he has like a streak of blood going down his face.
Okay, I'll give him a
So,
checkup and.
Let's take a break out of character. Let's take a break in character. Figure out what you're doing about checking out the door, because like waiting is a good idea. You can take a long rest, but on the other hand, it's another night
Definitely not going today.
here. So
Yeah, that fine fucked me up.
let's go back. All right, yeah. So, you had this funny encounter with a huggy wine, really huggable wine, close to the mystical entrance. Yeah. What do we do? I guess is word. What do you do?
So we have sorted the vine out.
You have sorted the wine out. Yes.
Okay, good, good.
You haven't sorted Miles out.
No, he just did. He
You have been touched by Harvey Weinstein.
Too early.
you should get inspiration for that, bro.
For that laugh, maybe. Yeah.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
It pumped into your leg too.
Yeah.
Anti-produced by Harvey Weinstein or what?
But thank you, Winnel. It's much appreciated. I feel much better. You see the wound on his head closing, and he kind of wipes off the blood on his forehead. Perhaps we should take the day to rest.
I don't see any reason why we should. We should press on.
Fuck that.
Well, the reason is that we actually use some of our resources, and camping out here isn't as dangerous, I assume, as going in without knowing if we do need those resources or not.
It was a vine.
Was a fine vine.
I do have to remind you that we are both close to the red zone and close to the temples, so the chance of something stumbling upon us in the night is fairly high.
Works for me.
Yours, guys? Alright, well, we have the camp set. We're gonna cook. You guys enjoy your weird hug sun energy thing you do every day. And just stare at each other.
We just breathe in. And that's it. I hold my breath because I don't need to breathe, actually, so...
I actually forgot to turn back, because I haven't noticed yet, so I'm still a bird.
Okay.
Imagine being undead and breathing in, and then a whole year later you realize, oh wait, and then you breathe out. It's like, oh, I feel a lot less bloated now.
Oh, the horrible breath you must have.
Yeah, just like imagine. I ate garlic bread 5 years ago. Wanna smell?
Oh no.
I save it for special occasion.
That's why vampires don't French kiss.
That's why they're afraid of garlic.
Also.
Alright. Yeah, so you're setting camp?
Yes.
Indeed.
Camp, then go in the morning.
Okay.
Is it like 2 o'clock?
I'll prepare different spells for today.
It is like middle of the day, so basically I have to wait half a day and then the whole night. Your checks for the night, I guess, because we did the day technically.
Who's gonna roll Doom?
10.
Do we need like a d20 or something?
Not for the night. For the night, I roll.
Oh, okay, shit.
Dramatic I roll.
For the night. Oh, should I move the hex?
As well.
Damn.
13.
Yeah, we should probably move a hex right down.
Yes, you can put yourself right on top of the thing.
A lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Actually, let me just get my knife filled. What? Yeah, sure. You sat down for the night. Luckily for you, the good weather stays. Whatever it's worth in this darkness. The door and the Slavic facility it keeps away from you, just a bit out of reach. So close. Not yet reach. Remember that, well, you might have killed that vine. It was growing somewhere. So all of you stick together in that cleared out camp and make sure you pee right below you. Not going away anywhere, especially on your own. Just safer. Middle of the night. And the owls not watch. You notice movement through the...
Oh my god. Close by?
You're not sure if you have been noticed. But the path they're taking would definitely take them towards you. And it is a fairly large group of about 10 creatures. A lot of them small in size. There's one hulking, lumbering creature at the front.
Okay. Like it kind of. So not human. Not human. Definitely not.
Most likely not. Yeah. Let's
Okay.
put it that
And
way.
Okay, so there's one in the front, bunch in the back. I'll quickly. What in like a quick motion, he will pull out a telescoping rod and give. I suppose everybody next to him. So Bobby, Bobby, Win, Tal, Lance, everybody, a tap with the rod to try and wake them up. Maybe for Bobby, he'll put it in his nose as you know. And then, if I can, I'm going to pick up like a large rock or a bit of wood or something like that off the ground and chuck it towards the maze. Maze bound. What the hell is the second part? Maze bound. Yeah, maze bound. Throw it in kind of their direction. Whoever's in watch, whatever, make some noise a little bit. That may sound natural, like right next to them, and see if they jolt awake. And I'm going to pull out my rifle, wait for the noise to stir and everyone to get up and look, ready a shot maybe. So with my Giselle.
Okay. Yeah,
Does
I mean,
trans-
it's not a big problem for you to get everybody awoken before this kind of thing begins. Starts.
How far away is it?
Long distance.
Long
So,
distance. Okay.
right now, I mean, at this jungle, well, let's say they're moving like past the cliff where like the area has been cleared out a little bit. So you see like a couple, like 200 meters for now, and they are swiftly approaching.
What's the
transform?
You're transforming. Okay.
It
Yeah,
takes
how do you
12 seconds.
What's Selim ask? How do you prepare an execution attack? How do you do that?
You read the rules and know how it works.
I could do it before any shot is done, though, if possible. I would like to. Dala would like to take a smoke grenade, and he has 3 of them. I don't know how much time there is, but if there isn't a lot of time, if there is some rounds passing, he's going to take the 3 of them and make them go off past the trees in front of him in different spots, except that would block a shot, and see if it. His goal is to create something odd that may scare off a creature. That's his goal.
With smoke grenades?
He's gonna throw smoke grenades. Yeah, he's gonna make a bunch of smoke go around the trees. That see if that works. That's what he's doing.
Okay, I'm really not sure how to react to this.
Hey, it might work. I'm just trying. Let Tal do his execution attack then.
Okay, yeah. I'm basically looking at the big hulking figure and just focusing on it for a minute.
Well, you're not sure you're gonna have a minute, because the figures are fairly swiftly approaching.
Do I need to do like a stealth check or something? Like,
you definitely do need to make a stealth check.
Okay.
Hey, Lance, do you want to set up the bolt thrower? Do you think?
Sure.
One of us could.
I mean,
use
it can be already mounted on the Bastiladon, which is what we have. You can also use it from its back if you want to.
Fair enough, yeah. Probably Aura could use it then. Saves you needing to carry it.
But go for it. Why don't you take position?
If I can, then I'll throw those grenades and then go up on the Bastiladon. That's where Dalu would be.
Well, what day is it? Did I use the ball today? I think not.
Yes.
No, I didn't. This day I didn't. I didn't on purpose. I used it yesterday. Like, even on your plant, we used it. So I'm giving it to Bobby.
Alright.
Okay.
Well, that's enough. Let me put you on the map. Get the tokens. Roll initiative.
Okay.
Where is our camp?
I thought like the smoke grenade was really
Your
good idea.
camp
Yeah, we
would
can start a fire and shit, but then I
about,
realized it's nighttime, so like probably I'm not gonna see it.
Yeah, the smoke fire would have been better. Yeah.
Yeah, but even at night.
I was thinking a HE grenade because we've got some of them. We've got some, but that might have been too loud.
No. I want to kill first.
1 moment. Sorry, I forgot.
I want to shoot first.
Is it new initiative or is it old initiative?
New.
It's old initiative. I think it's mixed.
Mixed probably because we rolled on the new one. I don't see anything but our new thing.
Do it again.
Oh. Okay, well I have 6.
What's the rule? We re-roll shit, right?
No. Take
7 would have been much nicer. I can't change the 7. Oh, now I can. Okay.
Okay, so you roll and then you.
Why did
change.
harvest get turned back to hidden on everything?
I had a.
That was me, most likely, at some point.
Oh, right. Where is Boulder? Oh yeah, let's put him.
Is that where our camp would be? Where we're all
Can
milling around?
Don?
Yes.
Can harvest have set up spiky trap, spike growth,
Sure.
5 meter radius in the direction they were coming from?
Tell me when.
Which I don't know where that is, but you know.
Let's say from the top.
From top? Okay. Then probably just some 5 meter radius. I'll draw something.
Keeping on a rock. Oh, fuck! I forgot to roll my.
Can you
Buddy.
draw it on the map or something?
I am trying. Give me a
Oh,
second.
yeah.
It's fucking gigantic. 5 meter radius.
Should
Oh,
we
look.
get a Bastillodon token?
Let's not make the map even more.
I'll argue that this is better because if we weren't here tonight, they'd probably be dead.
What?
Well, if I can use maybe, I'll make a little drawing of a Bastillodon. Just that's where Dalu will be, since there's the turret, the bolt thrower that Lance put there. Just gonna give that a go.
Can you see it? I think that's 5 meter radius.
Right.
Seems right.
Yeah, that seems right. Okay.
You can delete that if you want. That was my attempt at a Bastillodon token.
Nice.
That's a giant pile of. Okay. So, yeah, you see those creatures coming, like a vanguard of like smaller scaled creatures coming in the front, with two like basically giant lizards, about like pony-sized. One on the left flank, one on the right flank, kind of like smelling the ground and stalking towards you. I said roll initiative because this is the point where both of the leaders lift their pointy heads and stare directly in your direction, drawing attention of the smaller creatures. Lance, you are the first to react.
Seeing, since I have 100 meters more or less, and we can see them, right?
Yes, you can.
And I have 100 meters of pretty fairly clear vision in here. I am just going to blast one of those two front guys with an attack
There
from
we go.
distance.
Quite a lot of them. I may have stolen tokens from somewhere, but whatever, they work. Which one?
One of the two front ones.
Big lizards?
Yes, big lizards.
Yeah.
And I don't think they should be in that circle already, or they would have like already taken so much damage
I'm
from walking through it. Like each meter is 1d2.
No, relocate them to a more far flank.
In that case, I think I'm probably shooting at the left-hand guy here.
Okay, go for it.
I did 5 damage.
So again, like all the plants technically should provide like cover and so on. So there would be technically a mouse for you of I think a -4 or something. But these lizards are big, and actually let me make them big. But
Shit.
not super heavily armored. and the one on the left does take the blast and winces from it, but it wasn't all that powerful from it, so seems to only anger it so far as it kind of hisses at you, and now definitely everybody's attention is drawn.
I mean, there's nothing that goes through the air, right? It's just it gets hit by something from somewhere.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Not like anyone sees anything coming from anywhere. Just
they
saying,
still see
but-
you. They don't know it's you, but they know it's you.
Yes.
Should know what I mean. All right. Well, harvest.
Oh yeah, right. Harvest goes on my turn. Harvest is just going to ready an attack if anyone gets into her 2-meter range, basically.
All right. Wonderful. I don't know who rolled for John and
Yeah,
why he's on the
I did.
initiative.
I fixed it. He's 2.
I mean, more like
Ignore.
let's just remove him because he's gonna go your turn.
I also rolled for
Yeah.
Harvest further down, and Boulder's also in there, so you need to remove 2
Do we
more
have
down
extra
there.
people in there, extra player characters? Because we're missing Miles at the very least.
What? I rolled, and I
Well,
was there.
Maybe, but you're not there anymore.
You needed to roll again because we needed to restart.
Well,
Because I'm incredible at doing all of this.
Oh yes, a 7.
was
Nice.
it
You can
something?
re-update.
Yeah, 7.
Right. Okay. Well, in that case, Lance Harvest go. Miles, it's your turn.
Yeah, I added myself to the. Okay. How many seconds have passed since I started focusing?
30.
30 seconds?
Yes.
So it's 5 more rounds. Ah, fuck it.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm just gonna try to cut this one down.
Go.
Yeah.
Why that one?
I don't know. It looks
does
different.
not look different than the others.
I mean, it does.
Okay, fine. It doesn't.
Okay. I don't know. I'm still gonna go for him.
Okay, sure. All right.
19. Oh my god. What the hell? Is everything okay?
I'm just thinking how I should interact with your obvious metagaming and if I should punish you for it, because I feel like I should, but I'm not sure
What?
if I should.
How's it metagaming if
I
we
wa-
see something?
I
and
saw a
it
token
looks
that looked different and I was just aiming at it. I don't mind. You want? It's fine. Target
In
this one.
character knowledge, this individual would not look any different to you, especially in the middle of the night without rolling any skill checks.
But then but that's not his metagaming. That's your fault for giving a different skin.
token.
To
No,
be
it's-
honest.
I just saw the token. It's not because that's I just saw the token. I'm like, okay, that looks different. I'm just gonna attack it. I don't mind if you want to redirect that attack to another one.
Because it really wouldn't look any different.
Okay, sure. Again, it's up to you. I didn't like, like I saw the token. I was like, okay, that token looks different. I'm gonna attack it.
Just
That's
choosing your target, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Then I'll attack this one, the small one.
Alright. Well, that small one dies. Not only violently.
Okay, and I will also move. I'll actually move next to Lance. Go over here. Like this. Okay, and then Mr. is going to... Yeah, he can shoot that. He's going to shoot this one. Let's see. Cade. Shoot. I pressed it, why isn't it?
Who is he shooting at? Because again, cover.
The The one behind the one that I just cut down.
He would have 3/4 cover because of the trees.
Ooh, let me think. Because of
Which is -4.
Okay. Can you see this guy?
Yes.
Like straight ahead? Okay. Yeah, so I'll shoot this one.
Are these trees and bushes also difficult terrain?
But definitely.
So it's also going to be the case for them, okay.
22 for 9 damage.
That definitely hits, and the creature is grievously wounded on the shoulder, but not quite dead.
I think Cade will also kind of have a step back. Yeah, I'll just take a step back. That's it. That's my turn.
Alright.
Sorry for taking so long.
Dalu and your friend.
Oh, I should be bigger, I think.
Oh yeah, you have.
I'm in Bubble.
Did you roll rounds? How long it takes you to transform?
Yes, 2.
Okay. Oh!
Right, those already passed. I
Yes,
think.
2 have definitely passed.
Do I look different to them?
Yes.
Fuck.
You look like somebody who is unable to sneak or hide. And you might be the reason they noticed you.
Do I have line of sight of this one on top of the Bastillodon?
No,
the
trees.
foliage.
Well, I mean, you can shoot him, but again, 3/4 cover.
Okay, and
The
what about
-4, I
one over
think.
here? What about this one instead?
Right now, kind of same.
So, not really. Okay.
Welcome to the jungle.
In that case, oh wait a second.
I just really don't want to set up walls on this map. It's gonna be a pain.
Yeah, yeah.
I did technically pay for the ability to do that, but
I don't know. Okay, I was gonna suggest say a HE grenade, but I don't know what the range is.
10. I think
Oh,
throwing is 10.
10/30. It says 10
Yeah.
slash 30. So that would be 30, but with what, -4? Something like that?
Don't know what the outer range means.
I think outer range means I don't remember. No, -2.
We suck at this game.
-2. Okay. I mean, that's not
I
too
mean,
bad.
just for the long range, because like if there's also cover, then that's additional.
Oh, okay. Yeah, of course, I am trying to throw it through foliage. Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I'm not gonna. Can this Bastillodon move, or is he? All I'm doing is mounting this thing for using the heavy bolt thrower.
Mhm.
Can I order it to move since I'm mounting it?
Well, let's see how many friends you made with this Bastillodon over the travel. Which
Okay.
is, I don't know. What did I say? Survive, maybe?
Would this use up my action?
Not for this. It's more like either
Okay.
it works or it doesn't work.
Gotcha. Right, survive. What stat? Wisdom? Intelligence?
Wisdom, charisma
Wisdom?
is 1.
Sure.
And I guess more like how you're trying to talk to him. Badly. He
Yeah.
has just been calmed down by Boulder for the night, so he feels more like listening to Boulder and sleeping rather than listening to you and moving somewhere.
Gotcha. In that case, I'm just going to I'm going to hold my action while on the bolt thrower for the first creature that I see, other than everybody I know,
Okay.
that comes out of that foliage direction.
And
So there you go.
what does your friend do?
And Aaron, who, wait.
Map?
Oh, I didn't put him on the map.
He is. He's just sneaky. You
Fuck's
can't
sake.
see him.
Very sneaky,
Yeah,
he's very
sneaky.
stealthy.
He would move in the direction
What
where
are you
everyone is
doing,
aiming to.
you sneaky?
Okay, well, if I can allow to put him there, well, I will move.
I mean, you are personally
Him.
responsible for his survival, so do whatever you want.
Yeah, fair enough. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you move over here towards his pals and take any shots that he can see. He'll shoot at this one here, maybe. Take out these first. Okay. So he's going to do a simple
Which one?
bow shot. No,
Which one?
not
The
adding
big
anything.
one? The small one?
Did you see the ping? The small one in front here?
Okay,
This one?
sure. Go for it.
Okay.
Conversion bow. Nothing else.
Nice roll.
Alright. Yeah, that
That's
arrow definitely hits the creature. They are carrying like shields, so they have some like armored protection. But Aaron has improved. Arrow strikes the creature squarely on the chest, though this bulky creature still survives. Grunts in pain, prepares to push on. All of them are now quite acutely aware then, maybe not of the individuals that are shooting at them, but at the very least of the presence of the enemy, and that they have attacked first.
Oh, they came in peace. Oh.
Well, maybe they did. Maybe they came in something else. In any case, I believe it's the end of your guys' turns. And the big boy in the middle, I believe they kind of get a skill check to notice your sled growth.
1 second.
If they aren't aware of it.
Uh-huh. I don't know if there's any DC.
I had it in my mind, which I didn't write.
Okay.
But yeah. Because he did roll pretty high. He notices it. And he shouts at his near surrounding in language you don't understand, but you do see him basically motioning to the left and to the right, so you assume he's redirecting his soldiers like to walk around it. Though that doesn't mean the soldiers themselves are acutely aware of the boundaries of this area, but at least they are aware to not rush directly into it. And what's they gonna do is, I mean, they could do that, but that would not be credibly. Let's see. Okay, wonderful. I'm gonna say it's just gonna like try and it's stealth rush. Fuck. No. No. Ah, damn it. Okay, it was like this, right?
Yeah, like that.
Move. Does it have any line of sight? Kinda does.
I would argue Dalu also has a clear line of sight in that case.
Yes, Dalo will have clear line of sight at this point.
Okay. Cool.
So
I'll roll for both throw then.
Yeah.
That's the action.
Okay. Yeah, the thing does raise its shield to try and block some of the incoming damage, but the giant bolt launched by this thing just goes through the shield and spike through the armor of the creature. It roars out in pain, but it seems more than prepared for that kind of damage.
Okay, gotcha.
And in return, it reaches with its healthy hand into its backpack, takes out a javelin that is comparable to size of the bolt you just shot at it, and tries to launch it back at you. Isn't very good at it, so let's say it hits the scaly carapace of the Bastiladon and the javelin the stone tip of the javelin just shatters against it Without
We have some different
using-
Give him
music.
a pass. Give him a pass.
No,
No, peaceful jungle sounds.
peaceful jungle sound. Actually, I should be able to do. Yeah,
I'm gonna turn on my own music. If you won't.
I think this one should be more. Oh, right, because it didn't work.
So guys, how many shots will Bobby need for the big one?
That's
2?
so.
2? 1?
I don't know. Maybe two's pushing it.
Maybe
Okay.
3.
So,
3.
the
Okay.
big lizards. The one on the right fails to notice the spike growth, and because it's a big lizard, it tries to go through it.
It's also difficult terrain.
Puts it over there, 5 meters, so roll what? 10d2? No,
And
5.
D2. 5?
I mean 1d2 per meter, right?
Is it? I think. Oh, I guess. Eight damage.
8 damage.
Look at those crit fails and crit hits.
And then it's gonna use its remainder of its movement to move another 3 meters.
I think it's
And-
only 2 it takes damage, right?
Yes.
2? 3?
Yeah.
It takes 2 more.
Until it rushes towards Boulder and the others, most ignoring the pain it has been taking. Yes?
Harvest's ready action comes into play.
Yeah, it does.
But she is shooting into melee, which is a -2, I think, right?
Oh, yes.
Why, she's not in melee.
She's not in melee.
But she's shooting into a melee combat. I think that also gives melee. I'm not sure.
I mean, she's not adjacent to an enemy holding a melee weapon, so...
Sure, if you say so. I'm not gonna protest.
I mean, she's at least
That's
1 meter
9
away.
damage.
Oh, that's what you meant. No, yeah, I think it was the other one, but yeah.
Yeah, it's another one. I think that also gives -2, but it's still a
I mean,
19.
I don't think it does, but in any case, that hits.
I'll
anyway.
check.
Yeah. Now that puff of poison does seem to slow down and make the lizard to sink. Sadly for the lizard, it's kind of between a rock and a hard place, and its next round is not gonna be very fun. On the other side, however, the second lizard had rushed past its big boss and had just enough movement, because it's a fast lizard, to get right up to Winnel, who's just the closest guy over there, and it, like, last 5 meters, it just bounces at you and tries to, well, murder you. I don't think it will. Actually, it will. Oh, well, might, because that's a 22 to hit.
Good. Yeah.
So it bounces right on top of you, knocking you prone and dealing 8 points of slashing damage. And since you are knocked prone, because it hit. Actually, wait, no. Make me a physical saving throw, because you might succeed.
Nope.
No, in that case, you're prone, and as you are kind of like knocked beneath its heavy weight and using its momentum, and your being off balance, it seizes your neck, and as a additional attack, as a rider on the prone, goes for a bite at your neck. Actually, it can do even more than that. A moment. Bite does misses with a 7, but it's gonna make one more claw attack at you, or try to with a 10, and actually
You are giving it a +2 for attacking a prone foe, right?
I am not, but in that case it's a 9 and a 12, which still misses.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I was like, I should. What's the modifier? Yeah. Anyway, that's the big lizards. Now the small boys. Small boys are those, and they technically can do that, which is like not that long. And then just roll some skill checks for notches. The two guys on the left do notice the spike grows, and they can like relocate towards their boss. And they have like they can move right in front of him with their movement because of difficult terrain. And let's see, 6, 5. All right, Bobby, you're the only one within their javelin throwing range, so they're gonna try and do that at you. 17 to hit and a 7 to hit.
17 actually hits.
All right.
But does it do damage?
Well, their weapons are normal primitive weapons, so it hits you and it shatters.
Oh.
The other flank. Oh, the other flank definitely notices their spike grow, so they try to go through the trees, and then they will get far. That's that. The 4. Yeah, they get about there, and then try to throw javelins at Boulder just through the trees, which gives them a -2. No, -4. 21 to hit, because very high roll, and a 12 to hit. I think 21 hits.
Boulder player?
Yeah.
Who's Boulder?
Sorry, I
21
phased out
on
of
Boulder?
it. Yeah, that's definitely he has 16 AC.
Okay, yeah. In that case, 5 points of damage to Boulder.
Yeah.
And the boys in the back do not notice spike growth, so they like kind of try. That's 6. Yeah, so this one kind of like thinks it's not there and has enough movement to get into spike growth. Technically he won't notice even further, and would he launch? No, he won't. And tries to run further ahead, which basically means he takes 5d2 damage. 5 meters.
Jesus. Oh, D2?
5d2
There's a D2?
6 damage in total. Yeah, it's a coin.
damage. Alright. Yeah, it doesn't kill him, but he's definitely
It
not
must be
doing well.
dice. Dice 2.
And his friend, that's 10. That's 1. So let's put like this, and he has like 4 more meters he can go. So 42 for that guy.
Also 6.
Yeah, as this one has been hit, I think, by UTD Kinetic before or something, so...
Cade, I think, shot him.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
I think so too, yeah.
And he is definitely not doing well over there. The last boy is gonna try and catch up with his friends. And that's all he does. Winner!
So is he like holding me down, or just I'm just prone?
You are prone and yeah, you're just prone and melee with it.
Okay. I'm gonna get up.
Okay.
How much movement does that take?
Half,
Half.
I guess. And I'm gonna use my favorite toy, the Wand of Webs. And I wanna spray like a... I don't know if you can see the arrow.
Yeah.
Should be... It says 20-foot cube, so I think you can do a 6-meter line. Well, actually, if I do that, then... Yeah, I'm gonna do it. If that's in the parameters. But from where I'm standing...
You want? Is this what you want?
I don't know. Is it that big? Yeah,
It's
20
6
feet,
meters by 6 meters, right? So
Yeah.
20 feet is about 6.
Oh shit! It's much bigger than I thought. Yeah, well, that's what I want. Okay, cool. And I'm not sure if I should move.
I just looked up, by the way, you can't. Stand up is an entire move action.
Oh, okay, then that's
Good
good
to know.
to know. Yeah, then that's all I do.
That's all you do. Alright. The big boy is webbed. The one on the left succeeds, the one on the right does not. And the big lizard fails.
It's a fucking value toy.
It is indeed.
Hmm.
Your buddy?
Oh, yeah, he's gonna help his boulder buddy. And how hurt is the big one in front of Boulder again? Like,
Really hurt.
really hurt. Okay, then he's just gonna do a normal spike thrower.
Okay. Normal spike thrower. But have like enough
Spike
normal
throwers.
spike thrower.
He has burst, so he's not gonna use it.
Alright.
16?
16 is good, and he just like this thing basically like runs through spikes, understands that it's in terrible pain, opens its mouth to roar in pain, and gets more spikes into its mouth, which goes out from the back of its head.
Yeah. And he's actually gonna move on top of the thing,
Alright.
or next to it, whatever.
And John goes, jungle this, motherfucker! Alright. I think we're getting to the fun part where Bobby starts annihilating things.
I hope, or I'm fucked.
Also, I think we're missing the captain of the.
Alright, well.
Yeah.
Warning. Orbital cannon launch detected. Oh, whatever, I don't know. Captain's just gonna go last. It's whatever.
Warning.
That's,
Nuclear
command
detection.
conquer cannon?
Launch.
Okay.
Is it my turn?
Yes! We're making ghostly jokes about it already.
Well, I am gonna pull out my guitar and start singing "Don't Fight, Don't Fight." No, I am of course going to shoot the lizard cunt that has dared to attack my friend.
Can anybody remember
And I
what web does aside from... Does it restrain?
It does restrain.
Yeah.
Advantage then? I don't know what's advantage, but
Uh,
I mean, does Bobby need advantage? Come on.
I can sure use it. It's never
Let's say +2,
hurts.
like +2 seems to be the normal bonus of this kind.
Plus 2
Doesn't
to
say
hit.
anything.
Okay. Yeah, 35
Yeah,
I think
Bobby
hits. It would have been a crit. It would have been a crit if I had that shit.
Oh my.
Holy fuck.
That's a really low
Holy
a
fuck.
low roll for a
Not
for a
20.
shot.
Oh,
Well, you can choose whether you shoot this lizard, because that's a 35, but it's not dead.
Yeah, I thought as much. Shoot it in one eye.
Like, you're actually like so accurate that your bullet just punches out the eye socket, but misses the brain barely.
Okay. Just gonna take one step forward. Am I sped up?
Yep.
Motherfucker. Blam, blam, blam! I'm gonna shoot it one more time. Oh, that was one shot. Plus 2.
Now,
Wow, really low rolls.
That's a piss roll.
it's still dead.
But, yeah.
I know you're disappointed, but come on, buddy. Your friend, I forgot about him.
I'm just gonna shout into the direction of the approaching lizard people and just give them like "Ah!" and see maybe I don't know if that does anything.
I
to
mean,
them.
you shout inside of your metal golem.
Oh yeah, you just.
Are you in control?
Lizardman is like, oh no, that spirit is trapped inside of that garden. We must release it. It has been captured by the evil skin bags. We will help you, friend. Wait.
Okay. Well, Boulder. What's his range?
Melee, I think.
No,
rocks.
he has
No?
rock throw,
Yeah.
Oh.
which is
People
10
in the
meters.
forest are like in cover, so that's gonna be negative.
Yeah, so I guess that dude here, he's gonna try and chug a rock at that one.
Hey man, you're just gonna throw a little rock at your face? Hope you don't mind. Oh, you do? As it is, the man kind of like leaves his shield in the rocks, just kind of smacks the shield powerfully, but knocks off of it.
Huh.
That's
Should have
backwards.
done that recklessly. Fuck.
Hey, sure.
Oh no, it's that only works for melee
Indeed.
attacks. So. That's his turn.
Okay.
I think it makes sense for him to take like a step back, so they actually have to really walk through it.
Alright. Orzulak is going to retreat towards Boulder and go, don't worry, Boulder. Dreamer's got your back. And cast Cure Wounds. And that works perfectly. Wonderful. And kill him for 8 hit points.
Oh,
Oh, nice roll.
And that's his turn. Top of the round.
spells?
Yeah, there is some chanting coming from the lizard trees.
From where?
From the lizard trees.
Please.
Oh,
So we don't. Which direction is the chanting coming from?
Left.
More or less. Okay.
I chant back, do the exact
Sure.
same noises and cast level 2.
Lens.
Please.
I mean, I can still see these kinds of points, right?
They're in cover,
I can-
but yes.
No, I can see. I mean, I can see the point.
Yes, you can see the point.
I am going to teleport directly into his back
Okay.
and
Come on, let's shoulder.
telekinetically slash at this one. We'll move on. Where is it?
Using in this blizzard.
No,
That's only
Metal
3 damage.
Guardians! The bad skin bags are backstabbing us!
It's 3 damage, but if it's
Yeah,
hot
it doesn't
strength
hit
cast
him.
is-
It doesn't hit him, but it
15.
still deals. It doesn't even deal shock damage. Yeah.
God damn.
God damn, yeah, because AC is high! As it dances with its staff. Yeah. Your friend?
There is no one in good range here. I think she's going to follow suit with Boulder, move up a bit, and oh no, she can't move up if she wants to already. She doesn't have any range, so
Well, sorry.
no, that's. I think she is just gonna ready another attack and hiss at John to take a step backwards.
Okay, wonderful.
That's her turn.
Yeah, Miles.
Okay. Yeah. Chanting. No one really is in. Is this guy in cover?
No.
Okay. Yes, then Miles will target that. Ooh, boom. Not the best damage.
That's a hit, not a kill.
Mhm.
You're rolling low today, guys. Well, I mean, not today, this particular fight. That's
And then
fine.
Cade. Cade is gonna walk towards his group. I think the group is kind of. Yeah, he'll walk over here. like this, and he'll aim at. These guys are in cover, right?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, he'll shoot
At which one?
at the left one.
In cover. Okay.
Yes.
By the way, like, if you are intending to gather trophies from this creature, please pay attention to which ones you are killing.
I
Cover is
already
-2,
marked.
-4.
Oh, okay, wonderful. Okay.
-2, -4.
Which one?
-4.
Yeah, -4.
Yeah, that doesn't help.
Yeah, no, that mostly hits the frame. Alright. Dalu.
See where I'm pinging? Right here.
No.
No.
Oh, wait. 1, 2. Right there.
Yes.
I'm throwing a HE grenade that I have readied onto that tile, which is in range.
Okay.
And then after, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I
Roll
think you need
first.
to hit AC 10.
And it
AC
should
10.
hit everybody except Lance.
If you throw it right.
Yeah. I have to be AC 10. Okay.
I think so.
I'm not worried about grenade damage. Yes, AC 10 is
Well,
correct.
it's gonna hit everybody anyway, other than you. That's good. I think I can just roll my.
Where are grenades?
It's a shoots. Wait, yeah, it's an attack.
Ranged weapons.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, so I can just roll my sniper rifle. I think.
Could be, I think.
I can check.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean.
So it rolls where you need it roll. And,
And then I need all 4 of them to make an evasive saving throw. And if 2 of them are webbed, then that could be disadvantage or -2, -4, whichever that would be.
Okay. Yeah, 5 meters. Roll damage.
Mm-hmm.
Food.
Is it fire damage? What's
I don't know the type.
the-
I'll check right now.
I don't think it has a type in this game. Damage doesn't really have a type.
No type, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, does
Okay,
it
so
Damage.
no,
if it
with the
doesn't-
negative they all
Damage.
fail. So they
They all
all
fail?
take
Okay. They all take
5 damage minus 1 point of damage for each point of AC above
That's it, yes. Yeah.
14.
14.
So 3 damage for the lizard man, which is enough actually to kill the webbed one, and enough to kill the other one. The big
Okay.
boy takes very little damage. Alright, but I mean that's double kill.
Does
And,
it,
did
set
this 4th one get damaged? The top?
Yes.
You did?
Does
Okay.
she need to save for spell or some shit like that?
No, spell fails. I believe if you take
Oh,
damage, it
auto-fail.
fails immediately. Unless you have
Oh, I didn't know
special
that.
Yeah.
property.
That's all I can do. That's me.
Right, your friend?
Does
So
the,
Aaron is going to move
Bill?
back.
You're saying?
I was just wondering if the web is starting to is set on
fire?
fire.
You tell me? It's your spell?
I don't know if like the explosion thing was hot and yes.
I
maybe,
will
or
say
was-
that since there is an incendiary grenade, I would say
Oh,
not.
it's HE, not incendiary. In that case, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aaron is gonna walk back and then fire a shot with favored foe on to
Well, let's see
the
if
first
he,
small
let's
one.
see if he hits.
If it hits.
Oh,
sure.
he is shooting the big guy. Okay.
No, not the big guy. This for he's shooting on the right
Oh,
side
okay.
over here.
Because somebody was making an arrow. Okay. Alright, go for it.
Well, this is just the shot first.
Oh. Ooh, he misses.
Okay. Well, in that case, it's all he can do. He's just got the shot. All right, that's it.
Right. The big guy, I believe, can try strength something to avoid his turn.
As an action.
Dex save or strength, I guess.
Strength save.
Oh god, that's a natural 20. Yeah. So he gets out of the web. And, well, he has movement left. So he's gonna walk menacingly towards Lance. And think that it's gonna get him somewhere. The big lizards are both dead. Which leaves the small guys. Which one of them is currently very disappointed looking at their stuff. The boys in the spikes don't want to go anywhere, so they're gonna try and throw their spears at John. 21 to hit and 5 to hit. So 7 points
Yes,
of damage to John, because I assume 21 hits.
Yes, it does.
The boys from the jungle use their movement.
The first one gets attacked by Harvest when he reaches range. Well, only 12.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's good. That's good. He managed to dodge the poison. And they both try to stab at Boulder. Good luck to them. 7 to hit and 22 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit on Boulder.
22 hits for 7 points of damage.
Why is the sheet so weird? Sorry, can you say again how much?
7 points of damage.
7. Oh.
That's the end of their turn because I'm running out of lizard man. Winnow, what do you do? Like you were casting a spell.
Yeah, did I see that just happen now to Boulder, or is he too
No,
too obscured?
I mean, technically, yes, you did.
I can roll or some shit.
You can also move for it if you
Well,
want.
well, actually, you know what? I saw John take a hit, I think.
Oh, true.
So it's and I can definitely see him better. So
Okay.
not sure what's going on with Boulder. I give him 46.
Okay. Oh my god, that's so
Yeah,
much
I
healing.
thought I was gonna get fucked up. So that's not
Actually,
that
that's
much.
pretty bad roll now.
That's for Boulder?
No,
for
that's
John.
for John Dwayneson.
Oh, okay.
Plus 12.
Suddenly, a second head grows out of John.
Oh,
He splits in half, and his second half grows in no John. All right, and your friend?
my friend
Who's John?
will help Boulder again. Normal shoot.
Ah, the jungle's bounty. I love to collect. That lizardman just like lifts the shield. Shield just turns into splinters as spikes go through it and impales the beast through its wooden armor. Yeah, it just goes straight through.
Yeah, if the X wasn't total shit, I'd use that. But like 3d8 is
Great! Amazing! I'm doing wonderful over here. I love it.
Yeah, he's overpowered.
All right.
And he actually goes, I don't know, into melee, I guess.
Okay, sure.
Melee?
Bobby?
I have two questions. These two fuckers I don't see because of foliage.
They have 3/4 cover.
Only a -4.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna first shoot the left dude. Because I don't know that the other one is big dig. Has a big dig energy. 22. That's a pretty low roll for me.
Left guy, right guy?
Left guy.
Yeah. So that guy like stopped dancing with the staff and is going. Like he looks at the staff and lands you like, all right, I'm getting out of here. Where his head just goes right in your face.
That's one attack.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to shoot the other guy, which is also with a -4. Ooh,
That's a low one.
that might
He
be the
can
first miss of the game.
Yeah, like yeah, you shoot, but like he moves at this point and you hit like the tree next to him, which also like erupts in a bunch. He like glares back. But
Morale check?
That's
Yeah, morale
good
check's
because
a
I
good
fucked
idea.
up. I casted too much, so you're no longer accelerated. I
Oh,
think.
okay.
Well, does it?
I don't know.
Yeah, because it's it's
deep
default,
focus.
so I
yeah,
can't. I
yeah, you're no
can't,
longer accelerated. Actually,
yeah,
yeah, your
yeah.
second attack should not have even been a thing.
So he
Okay,
tries.
then
I mean,
my
it's-
failure
oh.
was not a thing. I'm happy.
Yeah, you've got a clean slate still.
I've got
Your stats are still pristine. You hit
so
rate and
100%
KD
hit
and stuff.
chance. Okay. Okay, yeah, that.
I forgot about that. Fuck.
Can I move?
Yeah, I believe you can.
Yeah, can I? If I move here, which I want to do,
You
is
will
the
move
web
into
still up?
Web. The web is still up.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that does make sense. No, I'm gonna stay there.
Alright. Orzlag is.
Wait, it's
Yeah,
it's
Boulder.
Boulder's tone.
Oh,
Boulder.
Sorry.
Boulder will be very reckless and
Okay.
smash into that dude with
Reckless smash.
slam. Reckless slam, yeah.
And then
Big reckless. Oh,
High five.
look at this.
and just like
No,
smacks him in the
that's
face, like
20.
his nozzle goes into the skull.
Yeah, that would have been a crit in any other system.
You've been critting this whole game.
Alright. That was a boulder. Grimace goes, well done, brother! And like steps a bit to the side and like does his flail, which begins to glow and tries to do a radiant blast at the lizard man in the spike zone. Please hit something, Korzalak. 22 to hit. 9 points of damage. That's a blasted lizard man. Alright. And that's his round. Round 3. Any spellcasting?
Sure, level 1.
Okay. Lance. I assume you're no
I'm-
longer there.
No, first we're gonna have some fun with this guy. Because first I am just going to give him a telekinetic push towards his face.
Okay.
Move
Not
it 50
expecting
meters.
to hit. Yeah, I never hit.
Ah.
And that was mainly a distraction for him to shake his head for a second,
Yeah,
and
he
as he
does
looks
that
back
and
down,
looks back, you're not-
and I'm gone.
Yeah. And Harvest?
Harvest has no range for that guy, and the big guy she definitely doesn't want.
I mean, to be fair, her job here is done already.
Yeah, she has done plenty, to be honest. That one spell did more than everything else she can do.
Right.
She's gonna move on
Would
over.
you know, such spells do really well in the jungle.
And she's also gonna ready a spit if the big guy comes charging or some shit.
Alright.
Did Ron do anything this fight?
Yes.
Ooh.
Well, he
He
missed,
missed.
a couple times.
He missed.
Oh,
Well, he
okay.
hit once,
so,
so-
yes, but no. Okay.
Yes, but actually no. Right. Miles, your turn.
Oh wait, no, I didn't want a dragon. Let's see. I mean, I have a lot of range, but it's -4. I guess I can just kill this guy because like he's not in cover, right?
You are, so you still have -4.
I am. Okay, so if I move over here,
Then you can.
yeah, that's a clean shot. Okay. So I'll move over here.
I just have it
Nah.
like, I guess I can just kill this guy. It's like,
I mean,
it's
I
not even a
guess.
question. Like, maybe I roll natural 1 and I won't kill that guy, but
Oh, yeah,
actually you.
a natural 2.
Oh, fine. But yeah, you don't kill that guy.
Well, and then Cade goes, "Oh, I will kill Steel," and then he'll go over here, and he will shoot the guy. Let's see if he hits. 20. Okay, and can he use Dastardly Strike, or does he need like an active positive modifier?
He does. Yeah, he can't use that
Alright.
strike over here, but it's dead anyway.
Okay, but he did get the kill steal. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and he twiddles his mustache.
Wonderful. Dalo.
I'm going to make Aaron go first,
Okay.
and Aaron's gonna walk. Wrong tool. Aaron's gonna walk down here
Sure.
and talk to the Bastiladon and go, "Hi, Basti, let's get moving." And he's gonna try and get the Bastiladon to move so that Dalu can get a good shot out of the
I'm gonna
kindness of
interfere.
his
There's
heart.
no way Aaron is gonna do that.
He's not even the guy who talks to them. He doesn't even.
Yeah, he's not Boulder.
He doesn't
Well,
have anything to do.
He's
with
not.
it.
He's not. He's not Boulder, but
That's very
Right.
out of character for Aaron. Come on.
really.
Yes.
Okay.
Take your -4 like a man.
Alright.
Not like
You
he
know
would have
what, okay.
succeeded, but
Alright. You like a man. Okay, fine. Alright. I'll take my -4. I'm gonna fire a bolt thrower shot at the big man through the foliage, if possible.
You can still have Aaron go first.
Good point. I would like to make Aaron go first so he doesn't kill steal me.
Exactly. That's fuck.
Kill Steal needs half the fun.
those guys are dead anyway.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
What they're doing?
Oh, I didn't mean.
I
to
don't
do that.
think he
Okay.
can't move
Wait,
into the web that far.
Oh,
The
yes,
web
the
is difficult terrain,
Yes.
and it'll also he'll need to make a save if he enters it. I think.
What is Harvest doing over there? Or did he move?
I
by himself?
moved both of them. I don't know why. Anyway,
Oh, yeah, you moved both of them.
my bad.
She was like here.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, doesn't matter.
I think the first time you enter that field, you need to make a save or be restrained. That's web.
Yeah.
Okay.
And moving in there isn't worth it ever.
Would he even
Like-
go in there? Come
Yeah,
on.
why?
Like, I know I told you that you can run them, but try to pretend that
Okay.
you're running them with a character.
I didn't know. He walks up and goes, "Oh," and changes his mind, and we'll just stand there and shoot the shot. That's
Yeah,
fine.
he walks up to the web, like, tries it, it's like tacky, looks towards the dwarf. I do not even want to think where you shoot that from. You are the strangest dwarf I have ever met.
Magic.
Now, I shall shoot my bow through this 3/4 cover, like a individual
No.
I am. Oh, I have hit a tree.
Oh no!
Oh no.
At -4. There's mine. Okay,
Ah.
I'm gonna make that hit. I'm
Oh,
just
okay.
going to choose to make that hit.
Yeah, it just goes through the tree basically.
Yes.
Yeah, and
You have a
hits
heavy machine gun? What the fuck?
the lizard guy on the shoulder. He takes it like a champ.
He's unfazed by it.
He is phased, but he doesn't look to be like severely wounded by it.
Can
Damn.
He does
Just
have
to-
like very thick scales that are just basically like armor over his body, and that seems to deflect the blows from like vulnerable points mostly until you kill him. That
Can,
Going to loop, and then that's it.
Can Catwoman diffuse this field at will, or is it just here for ever?
Sure. I think she can, because it's technically a consideration of deep focus or whatever.
Just asking, out of curiosity.
Sure, she will think about that soon.
Alright. So, Tangled, that's your move. Aaron has shot. The big guy is the only one who's left. I'm not gonna roll a morale check for him because he's not as dumb as he looks. He roars out in pain, shakes his head, and with bounding lips attempts to leave the battlefield. He is quicker than all of you on foot, so the question is, do you attempt to pursue?
He is
He's
not quicker than me.
Lance.
There is no one in this world
Is
that
he
is quicker than
faster
me.
than me in Bubble mode?
No.
Okay, yeah, he's not leaving.
Do
You wanted this party.
I wonder how much of a danger he is after this colossal defeat.
I wonder too if it's worth teleporting into
He's
his
just
face.
gonna bring another party for revenge.
Yeah.
Fuck him up.
That's a good point.
Can I fly after him and just shoot him from the top?
Anybody else aside from Bobby is trying to chase, like literally
Yes.
give chase.
Yes.
Yes,
Alright,
I will also.
Possibly. So I'm not gonna be able to chase as much. So I'd
As
like
you're
to snap
starting
attack.
to run away, he's beginning to take cover, and at this point it's not just trees, it's a cliff. So unless you chase,
I'm too slow. I'm carrying too much. Like,
alright.
I will
mean,
be running up to Miles and teleporting him right into his arse, basically.
Okay.
There we go.
Let's do it like this, because again, like he's getting cover, you may not get line of sight of him and so on. Let's start doing this as skill checks. From Lance, let's go with teleportation skill check to pinpoint like where you need to go to get line of sight. From Bobby, let's go with a notch skill check first to keep track of him as he's running through.
Well,
And he's gonna
I'd
try.
actually see like Dalu, Miles, and they both leave, and can I give Dalu flying stuff? So he can.
I mean, you will turn him into a literal animal, which will be completely useless aside from being an animal, right?
Yeah, he can't attack or shoot or whatever when he's in animal form.
Unless you want to revert his change as he's flying and he's gonna fall.
Nah, that doesn't make sense.
That sounds like fun.
That's interesting.
But it sounds pretty fun.
That was like, wow, this is amazing. I'm gonna see how far I can go. Winner's like, I think he's there by now. And that's how Legends of It's Raining Man are born. Alright. So he is wounded, he's bleeding heavily, so he is not successful at evading either of you. I'd like all of you who are chasing and have successfully chased him to roll a combat skill check for whatever you're using to try and kill him.
I'm stabbing him in the back.
Alright, go for it.
Not high.
Alright. Because Miles, you're stabbing, he will also attempt, like at the same time, one retaliatory strike at you. Skill check. But considering that he rolls only a 6, he fails, as between Bobby's shot and your slice to the chest, he is slaughtered by his.
Mark him as blue. We got him.
Alright, he is level 3, so 9 points.
Oh.
Who's writing that down?
Somebody.
How big?
Someone was counting that somewhere, but I don't remember where.
I've counted for everything for the
other group. I think. Jamie, were you counting it?
I was assuming that that's what these blue and orange squares were.
No, I mean, like, are you counting our overall hunt points from before?
Oh, I also assumed.
We had exactly 20 before.
Okay, so that's easy to remember.
Yeah.
Are these level 1s and 2s? Like, what level are these?
All aside from him are level 1, so 1 point.
Okay.
So he was
He was 9
9.
points.
9. So we
Nine.
have 32 points, right?
32. Okay.
34, I think.
34 because we also killed those two here, right?
Yes, yeah, I
Then
marked
we're
them.
at 34 points. Okay.
And we killed one of the big lizards. Other
They
than
don't. They
the-
only give 1 point. This one different.
Oh well. Okay.
They're just big, they're not very big.
Okay.
Well, they're dangerous, just not enough.
Yeah,
dangerous.
thank you for pinning that.
No, I didn't pin. I just at everyone, but yeah.
Well, I can. Can I pin it?
No, only
I think
Dan.
only Dan can pin.
Okay. Never mind. It's fine.
I shall pin this message.
Thank you. I'm gonna. So I will fly back.
Mhm.
Go to one of our carriages, living carriages, and I will refill 3 bullets into my magazine. Because you never go to bed with a half-empty magazine.
I must admit I was a bit startled at the beginning, but it seems to all work out pretty well.
I mean, at this point, I think that only something triple S or higher will actually.
Oh, don't get too
Why would
cocky.
you? Why would you just say that like that? Like, what's the point, huh?
The night is young.
The point is that we are fucking gods and nothing can kill us.
Oh no!
Doubling down.
Except for plants.
Exactly.
Yes,
plants
Elona
are-
walks out from behind a tree, his cloak kind of uncamouflaging.
Doors, probably.
Well done, nonetheless. I mean, we're kind of lucky we hit a small scouting party. I seem to have really abandoned the idea of recapturing the temple. Which is good for this night, but bad for whatever we might find inside.
Do you think that they might just have been a scouting party?
Oh yeah, we mostly killed, like, small lizard men, the weak ones, not the big ones.
That is not the big one, and I point at the big one.
The big one is the big one. I mean, like, all the others you killed, they're like scouts, basically. They're like,
Do they grow up to be like him, or do they stay like
They
this?
are different they're like subspecies of each other. They're like, like those big guy like crocodile lizard man. These big small ones are like skink lizard man. Then they're like the lizard man.
All right. Okay.
Again, honestly, like, I'm mostly about cutting up beasts, not. I mean, they're still sentient creatures. I kind of feel bad about that. So.
Hey, they started it.
Did they?
Yes.
Well, you are right, correct, in killing them, because otherwise they would have tried to kill us, but no, we started it. That was prudent.
They looked at us funny. Come on, they looked at us funny.
Right. Actually, do they have anything on them? Should we look through their pockets?
They don't have pockets.
Should we look through their scaly pocket? I don't know.
Yeah, you find
You find
primitive
chandelier
weapons,
in his asshole.
like literally stone weapons.
What about the staff? Is that like special?
No, just looks like a staff. This one does have like some kind of belt around him with like dried snakes, dried frogs on it. Like, you do find a pouch, you open it, there's some kind of like dusty thing inside of it, actually.
Does anyone know what this is?
Dust? The drugs?
You should try it. Give it a
Maybe
lick.
it gives you magic abilities.
Go for it. Give it a lick.
I mean, from a certain point of view. Winnow, you were doing something?
Yeah, I'll take a nose of that stuff.
Okay. Make me a physical saving throw.
You'll take a nose of that stuff. What a way to say it.
What you said.
It's like it's like you've done it all the time. I'll take a nose of that.
You're all misunderstanding. He's taking its nose.
I'm a fucking dwarf.
You whiff deeply of this dust, and You almost choke on it. It goes through, and you like, as it starts like kind of coming out of your mouth as you cough. It's ash. It's just ash.
Oh,
You sniffed someone's ashes.
this is like some lizardman's grandparent. He just can't.
Maybe we need to smoke it.
I transformed back, by the way, once I returned to camp.
Well,
Can we still camp? What is it? Nighttime still? Did we cancel our rest?
No, it doesn't. So
I
technically,
did-
by the
okay.
end of the night, you recover your level hit points. You recover 1 strain.
Oh, good.
Did any of the maze-bound, any of them still hurt?
I don't think
I
so.
think Boulder is?
The Boulder is still hit.
Yeah, so he gets 5 hit points back.
Oh my fuck!
And actually, also like would like heal him up a little bit, so roll 1d8 on top. In case I roll a 1, that's he's up to full.
Nice.
Alright, so as expected, the rest of the night passes some more like danger. Though before you continue your rest and by the inbound to relocate your camp further away from the corpses just to prevent encounter with scavengers that might come for the smell of blood. So that loses you some time in the night. But aside from that, the morning does come. All of you are alive. So some of you have lost some temporary hit points.
I'm not up to full, but I got 7 hit points back from the night.
And the morning, light of the sun or whatever that big plane of fire light sky is, you have another shot at opening door or just opening this door and hope that you don't trigger any guardians. So if you do trigger the guardians, it's gonna be a pushover. In any case, we'll find out next week.